Welcome to the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib, Khari's crib.
Yo, it's another news day. I feel good, I'm on top like a kufe. Sipping my coffee, shaking my head for niggas acting goofy. Guess they do it for the gram or the TikTok, so who's me? Welcome to the crib, let's kick it like Bruce Lee. Part intelligent, part ratchet, that's half Neil deGrasse and half Boosie. Oh shit, now that's some shit, homie, truthfully. If you in the Tampa area, you should be down like Bruce B. We treat the pod like sex, we start slowing at full speed. Like the way we work it. 9 p.m. we going in, we podding perfect. Bees and Tachi is my posse. No worries because I know my posse got me. Be careful, we might snap like paparazzi. But yo, let's start the show and get it lit like sipping hot toddies. What's good and Tim pretty people? Friday evening, my name is Khary, this is my crib. And I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already, share this with your peoples, that tells the algorithm that you rock with us. We got another good show for you tonight, baby. We're gonna be talking about Kanye on Drink Champs Part 2, Kyle Rittenhouse testifying and having a bad crying performance, being sexy, what does it take? And that's gonna be what we talk about tonight, and a bunch more. Phone lines are gonna be open, so let us know your thoughts. I'm joined by the homie Bees Buddha and the beautiful Tati. What's up to all my house guests in the chat? How is everybody doing? I hope your week was good. What is going on with everybody? How's everybody doing?
Hop up out the bed. Turn the swag on.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Freaking Friday at that, you know?
You know what? I saw a meme today where they was like, y'all be having a bad day because y'all don't hop up out the bed, look in the mirror and say, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. You know? I
told you that used to be my song.
That used to be my shit, yo. That used to be my shit. That dead ass used to wake up on that vibe as well. You know? For real, I used to wake up on that vibe. But yo, man, what's up with all my house guests in the chat? How's everybody doing? I see y'all tuning in with me early. I like that, you know? I hope y'all week has been good and all of that. You know, the weekend is upon us. I actually got invited to a game tonight.
Thanks for the support.
You know, I actually got invited to a game night tonight, which I don't think I'm going to be able to make. I said if I end early, I might try to swing out there, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen or not, you know? And tonight, we sipping on some of that Douce. I got a little small bottle. You know, they didn't have no Hennessy. You know, I tried to buy some Hennessy. Well, they had Hennessy, but only had small bottles of that too. So I actually bought a small bottle of Hennessy and a small bottle of motherfucking Douce. You know, so that's what we rocking with tonight. What's everybody sipping on?
And
I got some Henny.
Got some Henny.
You drinking Henny
but
too?
I think I might be fucking with the Moe.
Let me see.
With the Moe.
Where the hell did you find a bottle of Moet that small?
They got them everywhere.
Do they?
They got them everywhere, brother. Yeah.
I got those at the
you
shop.
can get the rosé.
I've never
bought
the
rosé and all that.
I've never bought a bottle of champagne that small.
Yeah, I got those at the shop for clients.
Damn. Shit.
That
I've always had
personal
the big
pain, yeah.
bottles and wasted them, you know? I'm about to throw me another shot back at this
Hey.
motherfucking Douce, though.
So we both on that hand.
Oh, shit. Let's
see. I'm gonna hit that button.
Bees, I was so
we on
scared
number
to take
2.
that shot.
Oh, should we tell them?
Yeah.
Should we tell them?
Tell them what?
What?
You trying to tell my business?
That's what I'm asking. Should we tell them your current experience with Henny?
So, y'all, I had a headache, right? From the time that I left school to the time that I got home, I had a headache. I was laying down. I tried to eat. That didn't help. And Khary's like, come on, let's start the podcast, right? So I'm like, okay, let me get up. Then Khary's like, let's take a shot. I'm so scared to take this damn shot because I feel like it's just going to make my headache worse. Do you know that after I took this shot of Hennessy, my headache stopped? Is that crazy?
You know what me and B said, right? You know what me and B said, right?
Is that crazy?
That sounds like you might have been going through a little withdrawal. I hope not, you know?
Like what?
I've been there, though. I've been there before. I'm like, yo, why I got the crazy headache? I took a sip of some wine and that shit went away like that. I was like, what the fuck? And that's when I learned that.
You got me like,
I haven't drank the last like 2-3 days.
There you go. If you haven't drank in the last 2-3 days, and all of a sudden you got a headache, and then you took a shot and that headache went away, it sounds like your body has become a little dependent. You might be drinking a little too much. You know, you might be drinking a little too much. Possibly.
I don't know. We'll see.
Possibly.
Yo, Tati.
No.
I was about to tell you they gotta incorporate something new with your brunch on Sunday.
I haven't even been going to brunch.
yo, Tati.
I took a break from brunch.
See this?
I don't drink that bullshit either. No, I left that back in the day.
With some mo? With some champagne? Nah, man, you wildin'.
I left, you know what? I left champagne
Strawberry
alone too.
lemonade with
Champagne used to
champagne?
give me a crazy headache. See,
Strawberry
Wayne,
lemonade
I agree with Wayne. Wayne said it's stress. That's all. I agree. I've been stressed out, Wayne.
And Tati was on that champagne for a minute too.
I was.
You know, Tati was on some rich nigga shit. You know, was drinking champagne every day. You know, she was having champagne for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Period. Popping bottles.
Well, you know, as Kanye would say, well, you know what champagne does for the people.
Man.
Wayne Mills over here in the chat says Hawaiian punch bees.
Right. That shit don't even get cold for real.
With the cry laughing emojis.
I don't know how you drink that. All that sugar bees.
Yo, listen, it's just a little douse just to flavor my shit. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't what you call it. You see, I got the little bottle. Y'all acting like I got a big bottle of motherfucking Hawaiian punch.
I'm talking.
Now, when you pull it out the fridge, is it cold?
Yo, my shit dumb cold, yo. Dumb cold, yo.
See, I'm talking shit like I don't drink Mad Pepsi and shit. You know? And
yo,
you know what?
Listen,
That's what I like about
Hawaiian
Pepsi.
punch back in the day. You know? Listen, yo, check it out. Hawaiian punch back in the days when we invented St. I Special Brew. Man, listen. Hawaiian punch at St. Ives back in the day. Man, listen.
That's terrible.
I didn't really care for it.
Ain't no way I'm drinking that shit in 2021 or 2022.
I wasn't a beer
drinker.
Oh,
no, that's like drinking a Four Loko.
Yeah, no, ain't no way I'm finna do that to my body.
Four Loko. You gotta be Four Loko to fucking drink that shit. All right, but y'all ready? Y'all ready to jump into it? That
started out as an energy drink. Let's get into it.
Now let's jump into it. You know, let's start off with some Kanye Drink Champs Part 2. Either of y'all seen it? I bet you haven't.
I haven't.
You saw the ending? I watched it. He was talking some shit in there. You know, he had Larry Hoover Jr. in there, you know, Larry Hoover's son. He actually made an appearance on the show, was talking a little bit. He was kind of explaining how his father has been in jail his whole life, you know? And I didn't realize how long it was until he said his age, you know? The nigga's 47 years old. The nigga's 47 years old. He said he was locked up.
Been in jail for 47 years, my
nigga? He said, my pop's been in jail since I was in my mom's womb, yo.
Oh, wow.
He said, yo, I've never seen my pops outside of jail.
That's crazy.
He said, my pops has never seen his grandkids. He said, my daughter's 22. My son is 14. They've never hugged their grandfather, you know, which is crazy, you know, 47 years. And he said he's in a maximum security joint, you know what I'm saying? Like feds, maximum security, to where he can only talk to people through the toilet. That type of shit. Yeah.
Through the toilet?
Yeah, because you're in isolation. You ain't talking to nobody. They feel you're such a threat that they don't want to even let you talk to anybody. You know, that they got you on some real solitary isolation shit, you know?
So he not going to ever get out?
That's what Kanye is trying to do. Kanye's trying to help get him out. Now, for those that's unaware of who Larry Hoover is, he's actually the founder of the Gangster Disciples, you know? One of the gangs out in Chicago. Some people will say they're a notorious violent gang. Some people will say they're a group of community do-gooders, you know? That's good for the community and fuck everybody else type thing. In my head, in my mind, when I hear community do-gooder, you know?
It depends on which age group of the Gangster Disciples you're talking about.
Right, you know? But Kanye is on a crusade to try to get Larry Hoover out of jail. And that was one of Kanye's motives for fucking with Trump. You know, even though he only said he had one conversation with Trump about Larry Hoover. But that's the reason Kanye actually posted that video last week with, what's his name, Jay Prince? With Jay Prince inviting Drake to do a show to try to get some more awareness to get Larry Hoover out of jail. That's his goal with this.
Let me tell you something, though. You know what's so crazy? I'm going to tell you how the interview looked to me. It looked like Kanye had got punked, and Jay Prince is on the side like, yo, that's right. This is what I wrote down. Make sure you say all this shit, nigga. And I'm going to stand right next to you, yo.
It did look a little weird.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
It did look a little weird.
In the actual video where they were talking about Drake?
Yeah, where Kanye and Jay Prince was standing there.
I didn't see the video. I mean, like, I saw the video. I didn't, turn the volume up. Okay.
Well, I kind of agree with Bees. It kind of looked like Jay Prince was like right before it kind of feels... all right. It looks like right before the video started, Jay Prince had Kanye in the headlock.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like. And that's just me. That's just me. And I say that because Jay Prince fucks with Drake tough. You know what I'm saying? Hard body. Yeah. Jay Prince's son is actually who discovered Drake. You know? Yeah. And Jay Prince is a ill figure in the Houston area and the music business.
You know? Not just you might as well say the music business, period, yeah.
Yeah. You know, but the Larry Hoover situation is one of the things they spoke about and had his son on there. When Kanye don't like you, when you get under Kanye's skin, that nigga talks about shit, yo. That nigga talks about you, you know? He had mentioned Talib Kweli again, you know, even though I know this interview took place the same day, this is just more of it, you know? But you know, he was talking about Talib Kweli again, throwing shade. And my son was like, yo, who's Talib Kweli? I was like, you don't know Talib Kweli? He was like, yeah, who's Talib Kweli? I pulled up a picture, showed my son. He's like, I ain't never seen that nigga before. But yo, Kanye was getting that Talib Kweli, yo. He was getting that Kweli. He was like, yo, what? He's like, I'm gonna have to fight Kweli one day now, you know? He said that actually. You know, he said, I might have a bunch of niggas with 2010 fitteds chasing me.
When he's talking about his hat.
Yeah.
Talking about this old ass hat.
He's like, yo, why is this nigga still wearing fitteds, yo? He's like, yo, why is Talib Kweli still wearing fitteds? You know? But yeah, he was getting that.
That nigga from Brooklyn.
Kanye funny as fuck.
You know, that's what he said that. My son had no idea who he was. But now it's like, you know what? Kanye is actually bringing awareness to Talib Kweli because he's mentioned his name so much that people that was watching that might be in my son's generation or some shit like that have no idea who Talib Kweli is. They might
they be like, let me see who the fuck this guy is talking about
now. You know, they might
I feel like they'll Google him. I don't feel like that'll make them go listen to his music.
They might listen because they might listen.
Their attention span is short. They're not gonna go listen to his music. They're gonna Google him to see if they know who he is and to see what he looked like. But they're not finna actually go and be like, oh, let me go listen to this nigga music. Kanye done mentioned him a few times.
Well, people that are in the music will, you know? And people that... And
I don't think your son...
What's that?
Check this out. I don't think your son's going to come out tomorrow and be like, I woke up this morning, good
he's not going to do
that.
Yeah, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. My son is his generation. I was mad at him a little bit at one point. Why you ain't making beats, nigga? Why you ain't making music like I was? My dad made music. Damn. I made music. Why you ain't making music?
Damn, I'll be like this with my son. Why you don't go outside?
Well, nobody really goes outside.
Why these kids ain't outside playing kickball or nigga knock or, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all ain't outside?
You know what?
Well, shit, the little motherfuckers in my building still playing nigga knock.
I don't mind it. I
want to play nigga knock. I'm grown.
I don't mind that they're not outside too much anymore.
I want to play. That's because you don't go outside.
No, because I used to go outside a whole lot, you know, when I was young. You know what happened when I was young and went outside? Fights, you know?
You act like we was fighting every day,
shit
man. We wasn't fighting every day.
Shit happens outside.
We're not talking about violence.
What I'm saying is, I didn't have ambitions to be a gangster and no shit like that. I didn't say, like, I want to be a tough guy. I just realized in order to hang out and go outside, I had to be a tough guy, you know? And
well, y'all grew up in a different place. Because here in Florida, we could go outside, walk to the corner store, go to the candy lady. We play kickball. We go to the park, play nigga knock.
But also,
we chilling. It ain't even no I had to be a tough guy to go outside.
But that's what I know about going outside and actually hanging outside.
Well, it's different now. We just talking about going outside as far as like getting some exercise. Getting some vitamin D.
Tati, I tell you like this. Like,
I don't mind it though.
My block now. If this was, we say about a good 90, we'll say about a good 99 going into 2000s, even maybe a little earlier than that. Well, in between that, there's a lot of dudes that's outside today that would not be outside.
I'm pretty sure.
100.
I'm pretty sure. But niggas so when we was talking about outside, right? I done seen my fair share of fights and all types of shit, right? That type of shit was going on. But when we mention like why these kids ain't outside, I'm mostly talking about like, you know, getting some fresh air, getting out the house, like understanding what it's like to connect with nature, like play games with your friends that's not on the fucking computer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's because
I got you totally.
The computers. You got the social media.
I wish we would get our kid. I remember when Michelle Obama was trying to get them kids outside, turned off Nickelodeon for hours. She would turn off Nickelodeon for hours to get them kids to go outside. I feel like that should be a thing. Like, kids should definitely start going outside. All of these kids. My baby is 3. On the damn iPad, always talk about, can I watch YouTube? Can I watch YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's what they're gonna do.
Go outside and play with your ducks. Go do something. Ride your bike.
Go play with your ducks.
Yeah, my baby have some ducks. She got a whole little duck house and stuff like that. So she go in my she go in the backyard and she chase her ducks. She feeds them. She cleans their cage and
Before we get back to Kanye and Drink Champs, Cheryl wanted to know, what is nigga knock?
Nigga knock is when you knock on a nigga door and then you run before they answer.
In this day and age, too many niggas got guns and niggas just chasing you. Pew, pew,
if you shooting niggas for playing nigga knock,
niggas have shot niggas for less.
We all know what nigga knock is. So if you shooting niggas for playing nigga knock, something is wrong with you.
There's something wrong with niggas out here,
I agree, but that's just some bullshit. Let them kids have fun.
All right, but let's wrap up this Kanye Drink Champ shit. I don't even know how we got to the outside shit. In the beginning of the shit, Kanye had said some wild shit. The nigga said that he used to look at himself as a young Putin.
Kanye said that?
Yeah.
As a young what?
As Putin? A young Putin. Young Vladimir Putin, right? And Nori was like, you talking about the nigga, the Russian nigga?
Right. I need to hear more.
You talking about the Russian nigga? He was like, yeah. He said, but then I realized I wasn't a young Putin. I was Putin. He was like, I'm the king, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I run this shit.
Kanye loved to ruffle y'all feathers, dog.
I'm like, yo, Putin? Kanye, yes.
Now,
yes.
All right. Kanye is smart as fuck, right? Y'all remember all that shit I said last week? Kanye is smart as fuck, right? But, he's smart as fuck, and he knows how to get under y'all fucking skin. So I feel like this nigga just be saying any fucking thing that he want to say. Just to get a react. You ever been with somebody that'll say anything just to see you react? Just so you could listen to them? Yeah, or just to get your attention? I feel like Kanye does this shit. He says shit like this.
Wild takes, boy.
And it's like, dog, what are we supposed to do with this? Like, I don't hate the man for saying this. People gonna take a hella offense to it. I don't hate him for saying it. But it's just like, Kanye.
That nigga's funny.
You know what you doing.
I'm telling you, man. Don't get underneath that nigga's skin. That nigga was talking shit about Virgil Abloh, whatever the fuck his name is. The designer nigga. That nigga name dropped like a motherfucker, yo. Yo, Kanye name dropped about 60 different names on that show, yo.
Now imagine how many fake people he be running up.
What's that? What you said, Tati?
I said, imagine how many fake people he's around, though. Like, even though he name dropping all these, you know what I'm saying? Imagine being in that lifestyle where you a multi-billionaire and you're surrounded by other creatives, like other multi-billionaires, like moguls, legends, fashion legends. Like, imagine being around all these people and they act. Imagine all of these people acting like Kanye in their own different way. How crazy of a lifestyle is that to deal with those type of people?
Yeah, a lot of people, think outside the box. Think different.
No, I'm not even saying think outside the box. I mean, like,
think different.
Picture multi-billionaires like the designer of, let's say, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Balenciaga, like who else he was talking about? Elon Musk. He was dropping like Oprah, Hillary Clinton. Imagine being all around these people. I'm pretty sure they got, and when I say a little Kanye in them, I mean like arrogance. They feel like they should have their way. Imagine being around these people being your peers. What type of person would you be?
I agree with you, right? I totally agree with you. And that's why I think Kanye is the way he is, And I would make it an analogy of like, if I was a basketball player and every time I shot the ball, it went in, and I was like pretty much 90%, you couldn't tell me shit about anything basketball, And Kanye has been like this since his first album, you know? And I heard this because actually Talib Kweli actually told a story. You know, Talib Kweli actually told a story about Kanye and his first album, you know, and that he had a lot of his songs for his second album already done before he even dropped the first album. And he was like, yo, that should be on the first, that should be on that shit. He was like, nah, that's for this album. And this album is going to be titled this. And it's going to go crazy like this, you know? And so he had a plan from his first album. You know, when people was always like, people like Dame Dash was telling Kanye in the beginning, like, yo, you're not a rapper. You're a producer. Produce, make beats, nigga. You know? And Kanye was like, nah, I'm a rapper, nigga. You know? Dropped the album. Like he said he was going to do. It did what he thought it was going to do. He dropped the second album that he had before he even got known to anybody, and it went the way he thought it was going to go. A lot of shit went the way he thought it was going to go. So now it's like, yo, everything I said I was going to do, I pretty much did. So who the fuck are you to tell me what I can or can't do? And I think a lot of those people in those billionaire spots are like that, you know? Like a Jeff Bezos, you know? You can't probably tell that nigga shit about e-commerce, you know?
Or what if you just can't tell these people shit about nothing?
Yeah.
You feel like you've mastered an area, you feel like you've mastered life. Like, what if, like, I'm not saying all rich people are stuck up assholes, know-it-alls, bougie, stick in the ass, but honestly, that's how I kind of feel about, you know, about all of these people that he might be around. I don't even know how we got on this, but like, I was just thinking, like, Kanye. What if Kanye is kind of like this because this is how he had to build himself up to even be around these type of people? You know, like, true. You know how sometimes people have to put on, how we were talking about manifesting the other day. Mm-hmm. Talking about manifesting, kind of faking it till you make it. Sometimes people use like fake confidence or confidence, arrogance, whatever you want to call it, as like an armor suit to kind of fake it till they make it. Like, what if he had to start out like that? Like, nigga, I'm the shit, right? And then he finally got where he needed to be. Now he around all these people. Like, can you imagine that lifestyle? That shit, this man's walking around saying he don't have a house. His backpack is his house. Yeah. Can you imagine what having enough money to do whatever the fuck you want to do?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Does to your mindset? The type of shit that you see?
Oh yeah, but he sees some crazy shit. He sees some extravagant shit, but he sees everything he can also afford as well. So it's not too crazy to him now. You know, it's like me. I felt like a nomad at one point.
Kanye, to answer Wayne Mills' question, I feel Kanye had bless you baby. Kanye had a bunch of ghostwriters from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. Kanye, like, then that's why Dame Dash really be kicking that. Like, you're not a rapper, you're a producer. You know what I'm saying? Because he has a lot of ghostwriters, but at the end of the day, a lot of people got ghostwriters.
That's true. A lot of
majority of the hits are ghost written. Quiet as kept. Whether it be R&B,
majority. Well, R&B.
What?
There's no really no ghostwriters in R&B. You know,
there's a lot of people singing songs that they did not write. That's a ghostwriter. Yes.
No, a ghostwriter is, I'm writing this, but I'm not letting nobody know. You're paying me to not let nobody know I wrote this. You know, hip hop is like that.
That's let them know.
Right. That's why. That's the ghost part.
So like how we know like Neo wrote, what is it? Like Irresistible, Beyonce. Mm-hmm. That's not a ghostwrite.
Right, because we know that he wrote that. You know, that was like, you know, we can look at the credits and see that he wrote that. You know, ghostwriters won't even be on the credits of the song.
Oh.
You know? Okay. And there's quite a few ghostwriters in hip hop. You know, though there are some ghostwriters in R&B, but it's not necessarily the same thing.
It'll rap.
Right. Rap, you'll pay somebody to pretty much not be on it, and you'll pay them a little extra, you know, to not reveal that shit. R&B, there might be ghostwriters, but it might be like this person is a writer that's signed to this production company that's run by this writer, you know? So now since you under his production company, you wrote it, you get paid for writing it, but he actually takes the credit because you're signed to his production company type shit. You know? That's kind of how like ghostwriting and R&B be.
Mm-hmm. Bad boy.
Yeah. But that's also hip hop. That's also very hip hop-ish. You know?
Wayne said Drake does that too. That's why Kanye is mad at him.
He said he stole his swag.
Like, nigga, who is the best? Who is the best? Well, what would you call somebody
who got the best ghostwriter?
Has a lot of, what would you call somebody whose most of their catalog is written by a ghostwriter? Like, would you call them an artist, a rapper? Like, what are they then?
Listen, I'll tell you this.
What are
you can't call him a king. You can't call him a king of their, of their environment. You can't call him a king. Like, how can you call somebody a king, give them the throne when they, how can you call somebody a king when their throne is ghostwritten? You understand what I'm saying?
There's been a lot of kings.
So pretty much they ain't really lived none of this shit, so they can't really mean none of this shit. They really just they're like actors.
But you know what's so crazy though? With a lot of ghostwriters, I'm not gonna say all, but with a lot of ghostwriters, why is it the ghostwriter can't make an album, but they can ghostwrite for somebody else?
Wait, say it again.
Why is it that a ghostwriter?
I would agree with Bees.
Wait, say it again.
Ghostwriters.
Why is it that can write for other people, but when it comes to them themselves doing an album, the album's not all that great?
Oh, because they're like behind the scenes people.
No, but I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Since we're on Kanye, Consequence.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ghostwriter for Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you ever heard a Consequence album?
I have, yeah.
It's not fantastic.
It's not Kanye shit.
Yeah, because I would say my response to that would be that ghostwriters, when they're making their own shit, they're making them shit for themselves. You know? When they're writing for other people, they kind of have an idea of what that other person is, who that other person is. So they can kind of act like that other person. You know what I'm saying?
Like they have different personas.
Right. They can act like that other person, you know? But then when it comes to themselves, they're not as interesting maybe. So they don't know what to write for themselves.
That's kind of like Khary Hilson. Like, she's really good. She's an amazing songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you know what? I wouldn't even use her because I feel like she's an amazing singer too. But like I feel like those people are more like background people. Like, I don't like to be in the spotlight, but I like to write music or, you know?
Mm-hmm. So just thinking myself, just now, I'm just saying to myself, you know what? If Jay-Z asked me to ghostwrite something for him, it would probably be the hardest verse I ever wrote. And it would probably be the hardest verse I ever wrote because I know whatever I say could potentially be real. You know? Whereas when I write for myself, I could only write what's real for me. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So like writing for Jay-Z, I can write about private jets owning fucking islands somewhere that nobody even knows about, having 50 Rolls Royces brought to that island on a fucking boat just because, and I'm not even telling y'all, and y'all don't even know if I'm telling y'all now. And, you know, that could be true. You know what I'm saying? Just to like put it out. Like,
I got you. I got where you coming from.
You know what I mean?
Wayne said they're called entertainers. I don't think that's correct. They should be called entertainers.
Yes.
Because really, in a sense, to me, Drake is an actor. I mean, but in real life, Drake is an actor. So pretty much niggas is writing for him and he's going on stage acting like that's his shit or acting like he lived this lifestyle.
Okay.
Really, they're actors. Tati. So are they like entertainers? Look, I'm high, y'all.
You know what?
Nah. Go ahead, speak. Your third eye open right now. Your third eye open right now.
On that point, we gonna wrap up this Kanye shit and move on. But on that shit though, oh shit. Kanye actually, since we're talking about actors and acting and shit, Kanye actually apologized to the backpackers. You know?
What'd he do to the backpackers?
He said because he came into hip hop like a backpacker, like a backpack rapper, you know? And he was like, yo, I'm not really a backpacker. You know what I'm saying? He says, like, I'm a street nigga. I like the street shit. I don't really even listen to backpack rap shit. You know what I'm saying? He started naming all the gangster shit he listened to. And he was just like, yo, I was acting like a backpacker. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I apologize for using y'all niggas.
Backpack rappers are what? People like J. Cole?
Are
these like
J.
the
Cole,
Tyler the Creators?
No,
or
people
are these...
like
people
like Talib Kweli. People like
is this a genre?
No.
Or is this like niggas?
They're dirty knapsackers. They're dirty knapsackers. This is different from the backpackers and the dirty knapsackers. Backpackers are like Buckshot Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Dirty knapsackers are like Lauryn Hill, Talib Kweli, Mos Def. Who else is in that?
They also wore backpacks.
Well, this is what I was trying to figure out. Is this like like a backpack rapper? This is like an aesthetic / genre that became a genre, like people that remind you of like gypsies? Or is this like these niggas, or is this kind of like a metaphor type thing? What are we talking about?
It was a little bit of both. So backpack rappers really did wear a lot of backpacks, you know, when they perform, when they was out and about, you know. And to me, it kind of symbolized like, yo, even though I'm a rapper, I'm not a gangster rapper. I'm a backpack rapper, you know.
So it's literally a nigga with a backpack on.
Right. And it's
Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip, Busta Rhymes. Early Busta Rhymes was a backpacker.
Yeah, then he turned into a gangster.
Then he turned into a gangster.
I feel like I get what y'all trying to say.
You know? It's like
it's, for me, that's like a genre of people. Like, people, they're not like, I don't know what they even call it.
It was also like a genre of hip-hop because backpack rappers generally didn't really speak a lot of street shit and violent shit.
Okay.
You know? They wasn't like bang, bang, shoot 'em. They was more like, yo, they was either being positive, they was talking about why they're the best MCs and none of y'all other MCs can fuck with them.
So they were creatives.
Yeah. Okay, Tati, you know what they were like?
Yeah.
They were like, before they had that meeting in 91 about that people had to sign the waiver of confidentiality. There was a meeting. You know, and because the meeting basically was to cancel out all that type of rap. Don't sign no more Public Enemies. Don't sign no more X-Clans. Don't sign no more Tribe Called Quests and like Bush Babies and like groups like that. You understand what I'm saying? Only sign gangster rap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was more like they were the uplifting. Those are the African
medallions. So these were like the soul.
Those are the backpackers.
This is like the soul.
Yeah, they're like the neo soul rappers. There it is. Neo soul rappers.
There we go.
Shit.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get to. Like this genre, or is this literally niggas with backpacks that like
both?
Okay, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's a perfect analogy right there, Bees. They was like neo soul rappers, even though they didn't necessarily have to be rapping neo soul. If there was a category, that's if that would convert to like another genre of music, that's exactly what I would say they are.
Yeah,
you know. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's move this joint on, yo. Let's move this joint on. We'll be talking about next over here, man. The sexiest man alive. That's what we're talking about now. And what you think? Yeah? No? No. Well, it's not me. It's not me. You know, People Magazine did not say Khary is the sexiest man alive. So that's why I think this whole story is bullshit, man. You know, they said motherfucking Ant-Man. They said Ant-Man is the sexiest man alive, man. These niggas said Ant-Man is the sexiest man alive. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Ant-Man is motherfucking Paul Rudd.
I feel like I know who you talking about,
Paul
but it
Rudd.
can't be who
The Marvel nigga.
He's
talking about a fucking superhero.
Paul Rudd.
He's talking about a motherfucking superhero.
Paul Rudd is the sexiest man alive. No, that's a white guy.
Oh, the white dude.
Nah, he's white. He's white, yeah.
Well, who am I thinking about? Ant-Man? Or is that who?
Only black man that was in Ant-Man was T.I. And we know you know what he looked like.
Who am I thinking about then?
All right, bro. I'm about to show you a picture of Paul Rudd, yo.
I Googled. Oh, I
thinking of Anthony Mackie. He the other black guy.
There we go. They say that's the sexiest man alive, yo.
Really?
Paul motherfucking Rudd.
This look like a nigga white people would think is the sexiest man alive. This is exactly what a white man that white people would think is the sexiest man alive. But to be the sexiest man alive, right?
What?
That means everybody has to agree that you sexy as fuck. Ain't nothing sexy as fuck about this man. Maybe he got some high cheekbones. Maybe he's handsome. He reminds me of Hansel from Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
I would picture that's what Hansel looks like.
From when you read the book or from the movie? Because the new Hansel and Gretel was dope as shit.
He could be a handsome Hansel, you know? This nigga ain't sexy.
That's the nigga from the Avengers with the bow and arrow and that shit.
All right, so we go.
Wow.
I'm gonna let's see. Let me see actually.
But look at him with a tan. I guess that's when they think he's sexy.
All right, so check it out.
So he's orange.
So this is who they say. This is the sexiest man alive this year, right? You know who they said the sexiest man alive was last year?
Who?
Michael B. Jordan.
I agree with that.
Oh, you agree with that one, huh?
Alive.
The year before that was John Legend.
I don't know how that happened.
Again, these are soccer mom white.
Before that was Idris Elba.
I agree with that.
Before Paul Rudd, it was like 3 niggas, yo. I shouldn't have probably said it like that, huh?
I feel like
this dude, Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton. That dude looks like Alex Baldwin.
Yeah. Then The Rock, you know?
Okay. Now, listen, I believe that all the Karens got together and they voted on these people.
That's what you... Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Hemsworth. Let's see. Who's this? Adam Levine. Who's this? Fucking Channing Tatum.
And they judging people based off of what they can do, too. Because this is not based strictly off of looks.
Johnny Depp was at 09. You know, now. We
gotta see what the Ebony Jet. We gotta see what the Ebony Jet
go to
said.
Ebony.
The Ebony Jet.
Ebony Jet, you know what I'm saying?
Now, we gotta keep in mind now, all of these people, all of these past sexiest men alive motherfuckers is still fucking alive.
And what the fuck is the age limit?
How do you no longer be the sexiest man alive and you lose to somebody that's not even sexier than you?
I didn't see one young.
Now, why am I not on that list? How do I get on this list? I don't know. I think I should be on that list. Let's see.
I didn't see one young person on there.
Listen, you know what's so crazy though? My mom, you know, everybody's got like they've got, not everybody, but my mom's got like a sexiest man alive type shit. She likes this fucking Aquaman nigga.
Oh, Aquaman is cute. Aquaman cute.
She thinks that he be dipping in that chocolate.
Do he now?
You don't know who Aquaman's wife is?
Who is his wife?
Lisa
Let me Google. Google's look, hold on. While we gossip.
Aquaman.
Man. He in that chocolate.
Lisa Bonet?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not chocolate, but I know she's black. She's black, but that's not chocolate. I'm thinking you said, do you know who his wife is? And I don't know why. This is stupid.
So
I didn't know why.
So I'm not chocolate? What am I? I'm not chocolate? What am I?
Bruh, I didn't know why, but what's her name? Annalise Keating popped
caramel,
up
nigga.
in my head.
Who?
When you said he be dipping, when you said he be dipping in chocolate, Annalise Keating popped in my head.
Up?
What's her name? Viola Davis popped in my head. I'm like, what? He fucking chocolate?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like Leslie Jones. I'm gonna have to say like, damn, that's like.
I don't think anybody fucking Leslie Jones.
You're like, oh, damn.
Somebody fucking Leslie Jones. Somebody fucking Leslie Jones.
Well, you right. You right, because if somebody eating Trick Daddy's ass, somebody is fucking Leslie Jones.
But
if somebody
Leslie Jones,
Flavor Flav, somebody is fucking Leslie Jones.
Nah, I'm about to bust a bubble though. Leslie Jones got a white girlfriend.
Of course she does. She looked like she was gonna have a white girlfriend. I'm not surprised.
I'm not sure. What the hell just happened? I don't know.
What, Sexiest Man Alive?
Just get into.
Huh? Oh, the Sexiest Man Alive.
I tried to pull up Jet. Jet don't have an archive like that.
Go to Ebony.
Right.
Listen.
So they only got what? They only got Beauty of the Week?
You know how much porn is going to come up?
Ebony magazine, Khary. That should help. What the hell?
Yeah. Thank you, Tati. Help the boy.
Niggas. No, I didn't see no young people on that list. Like, what happened to Damson Idris? Why he not on that list?
Like, you some Damson Idris.
Ant-Man came before Damson Idris?
Oh, he was allegedly, the blogs and try to talk about him and, what's the name of dating or something.
They didn't say dating, but there was a video of that.
Saweetie. What's her name? Saweetie?
You know
I would have thought better put Ryan Reynolds up there or something.
That's a wild name.
I can understand Ryan Reynolds. Not a lot, but they tossing the term sexy around. Sexy means I'm sexually attracted to.
I can see if they, for the white chick, I can see, if they put the Thor nigga up there.
Okay.
They like that type of.
Bradley Cooper should have been on that list.
He was on that list like in 2016, I think it said.
Mark Wahlberg need to be on that list.
Marky Mark?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, low key, I had a little crush, right?
You like the Funky Bunch? Or
that nigga was Dirt Diggler. She was watching Boogie Nights.
Y'all know I ain't never dipped in the vanilla bucket. I'm not even sure how I feel about dipping in the vanilla bucket, right?
Tati, you never seen Boogie Nights?
But I want to say yes and no.
I tried to get her to watch it and her ass went to sleep.
All right, listen. Y'all know I don't really do the whole vanilla bucket thing, right? I don't know why I'm calling it a bucket.
Yeah.
But I've always had a crush on Mark Wahlberg, Bradley Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Maybe Channing Tatum. But those are like my white boy crushes. Not crushes, but when I see... Now, Mark Wahlberg, if he's in any movie, I'm going to watch it.
So you should have watched Boogie Nights. You gonna love Boogie Nights.
I feel like I've seen it. No, this was the old movie, right?
Boogie Nights came out in 2000 something, I think.
Well, then I saw it then.
It was about the porn industry in the 70s.
The porn industry.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
80s.
I didn't see it.
In the 70s and 80s, the shit was ill. And yo, T the King, appreciate the share, brother. Appreciate the share.
I like me some Marky Mark. Okay.
Tati, hold up. There's a part in the movie, because it's like dead in the beginning. There's a part in the movie that makes you watch that shit all the way to the end. Because it gets to a point, fucking no homo. I'm a dude. But listen, no.
What's about to be said?
No, it got to a point where even I got interested. Like, damn, I don't want to see this nigga strong, but I want to see this nigga strong. Everybody doing
all right,
this.
hold on, wait. I ain't gonna let you do this alone, B. Hold on, I ain't gonna let you say all that alone, because Khary told me that same shit before.
No,
so y'all in the same bucket.
I told you that
Pause.
He had a prosthetic dick, is what I told you.
And you said by the end of the movie, you wanted to see what his dick looked like.
That was not my sentence.
You said that.
Was not my sentence.
I'm letting you know, Bees, you're not alone.
That was not my sentence.
Listen. I'm all right. I'm all right with my fucking masculinity. Huh? You feel me? I'm okay with my masculinity. I'm okay with me.
Let them know.
Period. So, at the end of the day, it was like, it's not what you call it that you say that all the time. Like, it's different if you watching a porn. And then a nigga gets on top of the girl and start what you call it. You know the part that you really don't be seeing. You be trying to like fast forward as a dude.
Your imagination goes there for you.
Because it's the nigga's ass. It's like the nigga's ass with his balls. And then you don't want to be the nigga to be like, oh, here's a good part right here. And it's the nigga ass and his balls. Like, no, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't never thought of that before. So when y'all watching porn, y'all just seeing balls and ass? That's what y'all watching?
No.
Wow.
It's like this.
My perspective on niggas is just...
No.
You've watched porn before.
Y'all 0-3 right now for me.
Tati, you trying to flip that shit. You trying to flip and bounce that shit on some other shit, Tati. And I'm not gonna let you do that.
Y'all 0-3 for me right now. So when y'all watch porn, that's a crazy perspective for me now. So now when I hear about niggas watching porn, I'm like, oh, he watching that nigga twerk on top. Just straight balls and ass. I get where you were trying to go with that, Bees, but that's where my brain got stuck at.
Yeah, but that's not the what you call it.
I know, I get what you're trying to say, but now I want to know what it looks like. So I'm what time is it? I may be awake to watch it.
Nah, you ain't got that type of energy. You gotta watch that maybe a little early on the get up.
You right.
Or maybe like midday.
You right. You know me. I be falling asleep.
Yeah, shit like 2.5 hours.
Look, one thing I'm good at is knocking out.
But it's a dead good movie.
That's what Khary was telling me. It's long, ain't it? It's like a long movie.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so much stuff going on. It's like it really gets in depth with the industry.
I think that's why I didn't watch it, because it was a long ass movie. It was probably like, I was probably tired as hell.
But you got to also remember, it's one of those, it's so many different stories going on in one story.
Okay. Speaking of that, I watched The Hateful Eight yesterday. The extended version on Netflix. I loved it. That shit was funny as hell. That's some good shit, ain't it? That's a good ass movie, man.
It's a good movie.
You know why I watched it? I clicked on it. I only clicked on it because I'm a sucker for country shit, like country music, country movies, shows. Like, I like watching that type of shit, and that's what I thought it was. And it turned out to be dope as fuck. And I love anything with Samuel L. Jackson.
He's not a number.
Huh?
It is, no, okay.
It's number 4.
Nah, he's taking shots, but he ain't putting numbers up.
Damn, you ain't asked me if I want to take a shot with you.
Want to take a shot with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, imagine they put Samuel L. Jackson on that list. I know somebody fucking lying. Now y'all bullshit.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Sexiest Man Alive.
No. That 70-year-old nigga might do it for somebody.
Look, caption.
Motherfucker.
Caption gonna be like, as
I'm a sexy motherfucker. That's what it's gonna be. I'm a sexy motherfucker.
And he gonna tell people, he said, no, I don't just put the sexiest man alive. Put the sexiest motherfucking man alive.
Listen, you know what? That's the motherfucker that got Kanye energy. He had Kanye energy before Kanye had Kanye energy. That arrogant shit, that man is funny as hell.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're gonna move on.
You still took it without me.
I drank it before.
You didn't toast me.
I drank it after I said that after
you're supposed to toast too.
What's that?
Yeah, here you go.
Why am I getting ready to be in YouTube jail?
To being the sexiest motherfucker alive.
Hold on. What's going on? What we do?
YouTube jail.
Yeah, she said I'm ready to be in YouTube jail. All right, here go another shot.
What we do?
All right.
This somebody in the chat said that.
This is my last one for a minute now. All right. Yeah, you Tati, you gonna look at me and take a shot with me?
Oh.
My bullet shot? Ooh, I got a letter from my daughter today, too, by the way. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, how's she doing?
Ooh. She said she's doing all right. It's hard trying to be motivated, but I think this was like before they started making them do shit, I think.
Oh.
It's all right. They're gonna whip her into shape, mister.
Yeah, like, have you ever seen her in that type of environment?
ROTC.
When she was in ROTC, like, how did she feel about, like, they didn't, I'm sure they, like, yelled at them, but not like what she's getting now.
I think they was yelled at and worked, not to the extent that they're at now.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think they was like,
get over here, shitbird.
And I say that because when my daughter was in ROTC, her school actually placed first in some ROTC competition, which the school hasn't placed first in mad years, you know, until the year she's there. I'm not sure if everybody else sucked or they were just extra good, you know, but you know what I'm saying? Shit was a little different, you know, but
did the cadet thing.
Oh, hey, Trent.
Yeah.
Listen, but Nevi, okay, so what I was saying was in school, they're yelling at them, but she's probably getting cursed at, screamed at, you know what I'm saying? Degraded right now.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what.
So
my daughter, I'm not sure this is good or bad to say, but I've been cursing at my daughter since she was a little child. Okay? You know? Like they wasn't like they're not new to cursing. You know, they're not new to cursing, you know? My son has been cursing in front of me since he was like 10. You know? Since my son has been cursing since he started playing online games. You know? I said, look, man, you playing these games with these older niggas and shit, I know these niggas be cursing at you. You know? So you have my permission to curse. You just can't curse at me, nigga. And you got to be respectful about it, you know? So,
yeah.
After that nigga be it. Oh, you bitch ass niggas! I'm like, oh shit. He was like 10.
Yo, he probably be hitting them with the good ones too.
Yeah, the good ones too.
Yeah.
You ever heard a little kid curse and he be like, God damn, who they talking to? Like,
this
shit.
old soul ass motherfucker.
Like, how you learn how to curse like that?
Old ass soul.
Yeah.
You don't get to curse like that till you at least 26, 25.
And I tell you what, I gave my daughter the same privilege. She was like, I'm cool. Until she gets mad. You know, until she gets mad. She don't curse, at least in my presence, until she gets mad. She's like, and what the fuck, man? You know, I'm like,
how do y'all feel like that about that? Like,
what's that?
One of my ex, he was the first person, and we met when I was a teenager. Like, he was the first person I ever seen or knew that their parents didn't care if they cursed. It was the same thing. Just don't curse at me and be respectful.
Yeah, I was shocked the first time I seen somebody do that shit.
My parents were strict as fuck. My parents didn't play that. In my family, we can't even curse around. Like if, so let's say my dad and my mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad can't even curse around my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My mom won't curse around my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you don't curse around your parents. You don't curse around the elders, pretty much, you know? Mm-hmm. So just knowing when I go over there, they all cursing. Even the little one, he'd be like, at the time, he was like 14, 15, cursing. And you know what I got from it? I always said, like, when my baby got older, I wouldn't care. As long as, of course, you being respectful and, like, you know, like, let her make that decision. But, not, of course, my baby's 3 right now. Ain't no cursing going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, when she became a teenager, like, you know, I wouldn't get offended if she cursed around me. Not at me, but, you know, not at me disrespectfully, you know? But if she's talking to me, like, a few curse words slip out, I wouldn't bat an eye.
So, like, I told my son it was okay when I felt he was mature enough to know when I should and shouldn't curse. You know, that's when I told him it was okay. So like, he was cursing for like 3 months before I said to his mom, I was like, yo, you know, KJ be cursing, right? She was like, what you mean he be cursing? I'm like, yeah, he be on the game. He be cursing these niggas the fuck out, you know? She's like, what? I've never heard him curse. I'm like, he don't be cursing at your house?
She's he like, want to curse around his mom, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, so because that's why I told him, you can curse. You just gotta know when you can and can't curse, you know? And you gotta be responsible with your cursing.
That's true. That's true. You can't be out here just calling everybody all types of bitch ass niggas.
I can't. You gotta drink responsibly. You gotta curse responsibly.
You gotta curse responsibly.
You can't be in school calling people all types of bitch ass niggas. You wait till you get home and you call them some bitch ass niggas.
Right, you know?
Yo, listen. You can't be like that little kid. Good morning, boys and girls. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you can't be that little nigga. You can't be that. I'll bust your ass if you that little nigga.
My mama told me to tell you.
Now that, if I did say some shit like that, I would be impressed if my son actually went to the teacher and said some shit like that, you know? But,
man.
Before we move on, I actually went to parent-teacher conference this week, you know? And they said, oh, we could tell he has such a nice family at home. He's so well-behaved. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Just say the nigga smart.
That sounds like some white people talk.
They were.
They see a black, you know, anybody black.
I had on, what I had on, I was actually looking like a blood, you know? I had on red jogging pants, red sweater, and a red hat, you know?
Oh my goodness. And they're like, oh shoot. Here comes OG, triple OG, triple OG.
I went to parent-teacher conference like that with my sneakers untied. You know?
I'll be the only person that I know that will wear a red bottom.
Nah, I had my hands in my hoodie pockets, you know?
Man.
In my hoodie pockets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You said I'm the only person that I didn't have on red sneakers. They had on sneakers that had red in it.
But you do be wearing red from... Tell me I'm lying. He ain't gonna say it. Because he wears red from head to toe. I mean, from the hat to the shoes.
I'll wear a red hat. I'll wear a red hoodie. I'll wear some red sweats. And then
it ain't even gotta be the same shade of red.
They are the same shade
of red. This man just be wearing red.
Right? And I'll wear sneakers with some red in it. I might wear sneakers with red and blue or red and black, but I won't wear the solid red with a red hoodie and red sweats. There had to be another color in the shoe. Now I'll wear the solid red shoe with some jeans and a red sweater, but not with red sweats and a red sweater. I might wear red, all red sneakers with some red sweats and a white tee, but not the red sweater.
It's white tee.
No, what we talk about going, we just talk about going out in general. Or you talk about going out somewhere specific.
I'm talking about, like, if I'm going to the store, I will not wear all red in the manner you're saying. My sneakers will have some other shade of color in there if there's red in the sneakers. But there will be red in the sneakers if I have on a red outfit.
Oh. Okay.
Hi. We was talking about the sexiest man alive, right? And which made me wonder what makes the opposite sex sexy, baby. What makes the opposite sex sexy, you know? There's different things for different people, you know? For some people, it's the looks. For some people, it's the bank account. For some people, it's the smell. For some people, it's the size of the feet. For some people, it's the size of the booty. For some people, it's the size of the tatas, you know? Some people just need a pretty face and can just be a bag of bones, you know? It's a whole bunch of different things that makes somebody sexy to somebody else, you know? Is there a kind of like a set thing that like is sexy to everybody?
I don't know. Sometimes it's personality.
You know?
I don't know what y'all
know about how you
sexy.
click sometimes, you know?
Personality definitely is a part of sexiness, in my opinion. You know?
Confidence
as well, yes. You know? But there could be some beautiful motherfuckers with bad personalities that just make them not sexy. You know?
Sexy at all, yeah. Like they attitudes just make them so fucking ugly. Like so it's just
you know? So
that's like, you know what's so crazy? For example, you ever see a big woman and they be like, yo, she's sexy, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And it'd be like,
I'm lying. I just did that.
And it'd be like, yo,
go ahead, finish.
It'd be her confidence. It'd be how she carry herself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It also be because she may not even have like the greatest, she may not have the greatest shape for a big woman, because all big women don't have, like, you know, some are curvy, sometimes a little mashed potato, you know. No. But now you get where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
It's Slim Joints the same way. Like, you want to know what's not sexy?
What's not sexy?
Chick outside in her pajamas.
What's that?
A chick outside in her pajamas.
I don't know.
Okay, now if you caught me like at the gas station, that's different. If you caught me at 7-Eleven,
why are you in your pajama pants?
Because maybe I ran up the street to get me some more blunts. Maybe I ran up the street to get me some snacks or something. I ran to Publix, grab the liquor store to grab a bottle, go back home.
I'll say now I would find a woman in her pajamas sexy if she's sexy in her pajamas, and I don't see her in her pajamas every fucking day. You know? Now, like, if that's like a regular thing, if every day she's going out to the store in the morning to get some fucking bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich in her fucking pajamas and slippers and bathrobe, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, this is some regular shit. But if it's just, you know, if it's just some real quick shit, you know, if that's not her routine, I might find it sexy. If it's her routine, I might not.
And then there's like a class to it too. Like, you could tell when you see a woman in public that she just run into the store, or that like this bitch just think it's okay to wear her pajamas everywhere.
Right. It's
like you could definitely tell the difference. Like, I just ran out, even if I had on like house shoes. Because one thing for me, my family, it was never okay for a woman to be outside in house shoes or barefoot. But even if I had on like some little house shoes, that means I'm just real quick, you know? And let's say you see a woman in house shoes, but that ain't the same thing as you seeing a woman in house shoes and you can hear her dragging her feet as she walks. You know what I'm saying? That shit is different to me. That shit is different to me.
So if she dragging her feet, get the fuck out of here.
Dog, if I'm in the store and I'm running in house shoes, or even I wouldn't run in house shoes, but let's say I just didn't give a fuck and I'm just really up the street, and I'm running in, I'm not gonna be dragging my feet where you can hear like the shh. You know what I'm saying? Listen to my
house shoes, everybody.
Yeah, like
chewing gum, like.
I don't know about the gum part.
Oh my God. But I know what the hell he's talking about.
The gum. Why you knew what he was talking about as he was saying bees, to confirm?
Yo, listen.
This must be a specific person.
No, it's not.
No.
Really?
It's a specific type of person.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't be chewing gum like that.
That want you to hear they in their house shoes. They want you to also know they chewing gum.
You know, what you gonna see you and Shay at the mall.
And they chew gum like that because they loud as fuck all the time.
Man, you know what? Dragging your feet is like smacking to me. That shit is the no fucking go. Hell no. Don't drag your feet around me.
Now imagine the two together.
Don't. Even in, but no, you know what? Normally the people that smack be the ones
smacking and clacking
because they don't
smacking and clacking.
But you know what? Even in the store, I be wanting to say something. I be wanting to be like, dog, pick your feet, ma'am. Can you tell your daughter to pick her feet up? You don't need to glide your feet through the damn store. What the fuck is that about?
But also, it depends on where she's at in these fucking pajamas and slides and shit. She's at the gas station, that's one thing. I swear to God, last year, maybe it was the year before, it was a Christmas time. I was in the mall. I was in the mall. It was not Christmas Eve. It was not
pajama party.
It was not Christmas Eve. It was the morning time. It was the morning time. And there was a woman in the store with her kids in the stroller, and she had on her sleep attire in the motherfucking mall. I was like, you know what? This is acceptable. Gas station, corner store, 7-Eleven, you know what I'm saying? Publix even, you know what I'm saying? Grocery store, not the mall, nigga. You gotta put on some clothes to go to the mall, you know? Going to the mall is like, you gotta put on some clothes to go to the mall.
Who wants to be in the mall in their pajamas though?
Obviously, that woman did.
But you know what?
That was not sexy. Okay, but what else? What else makes somebody sexy? We definitely saw what makes somebody not sexy, even though they can be sexy if they go into the gas station in their pajamas. Sometimes, I went to the McDonald's drive-thru in my robe one time. Just my robe.
I've run to the gas station.
Let me get the McMuffin.
To the liquor store or some shit and like sleep in a tire or just some some. When I say sleep in a tire, I don't mean like matching pajamas. I don't wear matching pajamas and shit. That means I got on like a tank top, no bra, like shorts or some shit.
That's matching pajamas.
Or some sweatpants
for women
with a bra or some shit.
Let me tell you the time when you will catch me in some pajamas. Road trip. That's it.
Even on a road trip, you won't catch me in pajamas. You might catch me in shorts and a t-shirt, shorts and a wife beater. That's about it.
Listen,
maybe
coming from my
wife beater. I don't have pajamas.
You know what? When I used to be in school, people used to go to school in their pajamas. People's parents used to drop them off and pick them up with their bonnets on their head in their pajamas.
Well, those were not freshmen.
Guess what?
They were not freshmen that did that. Those were probably like juniors and seniors.
We were in middle school when people was doing this. We ain't even talking about
you talking about parents.
I'm talking about students and parents. Girls used to come to school in middle school and high school with pajamas on. Parents used to come pick their kids up with pajamas on. Yeah. I work with kids. Some of the parents, when they go to visit, their supervised visit with their kids, where they supposed to be showing that they can get their shit together, showing the courts that they you know what I'm saying, do what they need to do to get their kids back. Pull up to the supervised visits in their pajamas. Shit be crazy. So I don't know what be going on through.
Are they home?
No, this is like supervised visits. So supervised visits can be in the house, they can be in the office. But this is like pulling up to the park.
Yeah.
Pajamas.
And you jump out the car like you the president.
No, not all of these people are on drugs. A lot
I'm assuming somebody.
Is this what you're saying?
Huh?
Wait, so hold up. This is why I gotta. So you saying they jumping out the cars at the park like the president, but they tacklicious.
Some of them jumping out of the Heartline bus. Some of them walking down the street. Some of them getting out of car. Yeah.
Well, that's not sexy at all.
But some of these people, they do that. And they're not all on drugs. A lot of them just simple-minded. Not ready to be a parent.
Or being sexy.
Yeah, I'll be amazed at what some people do think is sexy. Like,
True.
Yeah.
Oh, but Khary keeps saying sexy because we supposed to be finding things that's sexy, that's not sexy. Got you, heard you.
You know?
Sexy cologne. Or just like some people's bodies, like their pheromones.
Yeah, their movements, their walk. Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
Some people's natural scent smells
the pheromone.
Sexy. The walk, definitely.
Yes.
The way that they present themselves.
Mm-hmm.
The way that they dress, the way that they carry themselves. Are we being broad or are we being specific?
We could be both. Both?
Both. Okay, bro.
All right.
We could be broad and specific. We could be both, you know?
Okay, broad and specific. 2 words in one.
Oh,
shit.
Aesthetically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Men that wear like when they get dressed up and they wear like those what are they called? They like straight leg pants, but they kind of like high waters. Like they stop right on their ankles or right before their ankles.
Okay,
so you can like see their
shoes. Who is these things?
She's talking about niggas that dress up, that when they have on their shoes, they have pants on that you can like see what they socks kind of look like.
Like they're hemmed to show off their shoes, which is why they're shorter.
And socks.
You get what I'm saying?
I would definitely.
Those pants are sexy as fuck to me. I don't know why. Those pants are some nice ass.
Talking about the spandex, the European spandex?
No, dress pants.
Like talking about properly fit pants that show your shoes and don't like drape over your shoes.
If I can find a picture. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Like spandex. Show me. I guarantee you they spandex.
They probably look like high waters.
I guarantee they spandex.
I wish somebody in the chat knew what I was talking about because these pants are sexy.
They formal spandex.
I just look at the chat. Cheryl Merrill. Let's look at the chat. Cheryl Merrill said, "Just your robe." Oh shit! I got the phone lines open too, y'all.
Let me see.
You know,
y'all know what I'm talking about.
813-559-3339. What makes the opposite sex sexy to you? You know, give us a call. Let us know what you think. What your thoughts are.
No, I'm not accepting no cookies to show you this though, bees.
Yo, because you don't
like cookies?
No, I don't know what them cookies are. Trying to get me to. Why every site talk about accept the cookies? I don't want them.
Well, I'll tell you this. It was all the sites used to give you cookies by default, and they still give you cookies by default, and that's why they're telling you that there's cookies on the site and all that. Those are pretty much for remembering you and knowing who you are and shit like that.
I don't want you to.
You know?
I don't need it. I'm trying to find a sexy picture. Hold on.
Are you still trying to find that picture?
Because y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, how about you, Bees? Well, what do you find sexy in a woman?
Oh, like I said, confidence. The walk. It'd be the walk.
Yeah, the walk. It'd be the walk. It'd be the booty. It'd be the confidence. It'd be the intelligence. It'd be the humor or the sense of humor. You know?
Definitely. That's a big what you call it.
It'd be the fact that it'd be sexy when she like White Castles. Like I like White Castles. You know, that'd be sexy. You know what I mean?
Poof, baby, poof.
Bad random. I'm definitely thinking about going to White Castles too tomorrow. You know, get some fucking
poof, baby.
Get some White Castle burgers. See, White Castles don't make me poop like that, yo. What was you looking for?
I know.
I'm pouring me another
The
shot
dress
too.
pants.
I'm pouring me another shot.
Listen. She couldn't find no pants that was loose enough. That's what it was.
I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna send them to you.
All them,
See, I ain't drink too much.
all them joints look like them European hiney huggers.
European
They
hiney
sexy
huggers.
though. Very sexy.
You know,
Very
I want a
sexy.
reason to dress up. I have not really had a reason to like throw a suit on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a reason to throw a suit on and go somewhere, do something that requires me to wear a suit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind wearing a suit, but I hate going somewhere and being the only fresh nigga. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, oh, why y'all niggas don't want to get fresh? That niggas got me over here looking like I'm fresh, but I'm just letting y'all know this is my regular shit fresh, you know? But I'm just saying.
I ain't mad at that.
You know what
when
I mean?
I go out, I always overdress. I'm always the one that is overdressed. We go to the club, I'm dressed for like brunch.
I had to
like
learn.
Sexy, you know, dinner party type shit.
I had to learn to dress less, you know?
Why?
Why? Because whenever I would go like pick up weed from this dude, he'd be like, yo, where you going? I'm like, home. He's like, what? You look like you about to go out somewhere, nigga. Where you going? I'm like, nigga, I'm just put on some pants and a shirt that match my sneakers, and my hat so happened to match. And it just so happens I'm wearing red and my car is red, and I don't know. I'm just going home, nigga. I ain't going nowhere, you know? I just got dressed, you know?
Yo,
and niggas used to be like,
hilarious.
you know? But there would be times I would actually like get dressed. Like I would like wake up, get dressed, like match my outfits and just sit in my house. You know, it's like, so you got dressed to go nowhere. So I started buying mad sweats. So now I got sweats for when I feel like I'm going to be chilling. But now I wear my sweats when I go out too, to like the store, the mall and shit like that. I wear sweats. So I'd be like, this could be sexy, right? I'm like, I just worked out maybe. Not really though. This is another shot. One more shot. You taking a shot with me, Tati?
Yep.
We gotta.
I'm still looking for those pants.
We gotta. We gotta. You gonna take a shot, Bees? You gonna take another shot, Bees?
He finna drink his Hawaiian punch in that Moet.
We gotta. We gotta move that light. We gotta move that light next episode. We gonna move that light next episode. I'm talking to Beat. No.
I want this fall on you.
Yeah, we gonna move that.
Oh, so it don't look like I have a.
Yeah, so we don't look like. Don't look like.
And the way I stroked it just now. Okay. All right.
You know. We're gonna make it look like you're not trying to make an OnlyFans page right now.
I can't. That's what you doing. You looking for somebody that wears the pants, that dances to the song. If I'm in love with you, if I'm before with you. That's what
made OnlyFans. It'll be for my feet.
OnlyFans for your feet?
Yeah, y'all niggas ain't finna see my coochie. That's out. That's not how we get down.
I tell you what, I got a motherfucking alternate Twitter account that follows a lot of motherfuckers that got OnlyFans, and they be putting everything out there.
You know what?
Bushwhackers out there, huh?
I had a question about that.
Bitches. Huh?
I had a question about that.
Bushwhackers out there.
What can I inform you about in a way that I'm not really too informed about?
Please. Be lying to yourself.
I'll be lying to myself. Oh shit. You trying to say
talk about that you're not very informed on? Yes, in that regard. Yeah.
What's the question? What you want to know? Okay,
listen. So this morning, right?
Uh-huh.
I was listening to the radio, and this girl, like, I meant to move this. Oh, I can't. This girl, fuck it. This girl, like, wrote into the radio station and asked, right? She asked if she was looking for, like, advice. So she asked if, she said what happened was she found out that her man, either her man or her husband, I can't remember, I can actually keep it on the other side. But she asked, she said what happened was she found out that her man was paying for hella subscriptions on OnlyFans every month. And she was saying like she didn't know how to feel because they knew some of the people. Also, it was a lot of money to be spending on porn. Also, like, then it made her a little bit more insecure because now, you know, he's not just watching free porn, like he's actually supporting
paying for that shit when there's so much free porn.
Like supporting people's lifestyle. Yeah, and then not only that, not only to just pay for the subscription, to get the shit that you want to see, you have to tip them. You have to send them money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's spending a lot of money, not only for people that they know, but random girls. She was saying it made her look at herself differently because she didn't look like any of these girls. And she was asking if this was something that she should have a problem with or not.
He might be paying for his fantasy.
She should be worried if they can't afford it. Yes, she should be worried. I would say no because there's multiple. If it was just one, maybe.
I mean, okay, so OnlyFans is different.
Yeah.
Than, like, it's, okay, so it would be different if she caught her man watching porn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something completely different is like catching your man on something like, what is it? Backpage. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That's different from watching porn. You know what I'm saying? The intentions is different.
Right.
OnlyFans is kind of like a mix of.
I've gone to Backpage before just to see what motherfuckers actually be trying to pay for and seeing what niggas is wildin'.
No, see,
you know?
For me, Backpage, if I saw a nigga on Backpage, immediately, I am not talking to you. Nothing is going further. We can't date. Backpage is it's like Craigslist for niggas that want to meet up and fuck. Like you looking for shit to fuck. Low key, anonymously, sneaky.
Yeah, mad women would be on Backpage.
You looking to get into something if you on Backpage.
Mad women will be on Backpage, like advertising themselves for sale in specific words.
That means you a nasty ass nigga.
I had a homeboy that used to chauffeur some around. You know.
But I think that OnlyFans, I think it is something to be not worried about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is weird. It is weird because this is now like you're not just watching porn, but you paying for it, and then you paying like you're tipping these people whether you could afford it or not. It is weird.
Well,
I think paying for porn and watching porn is weird.
I'll say this in a defense of it.
Enough sex at home?
In the defense of it, it could just
enough sex at home?
It could just be something he enjoys, right?
That's weird.
And if it's something he enjoys, maybe he just has a mindset of, hey, I'm gonna support the things that I like, you know? Like for me, for example, there's some things that I fuck with, but I don't really fuck with it. So I might not pay for it. You know, I might use a free version or do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But then there's some things that I'm like, you know what? I appreciate what these people did. They took the time to do that. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna pay for this. You know, in my case, it's software. You know, like this software that I've used. Like, you know what? I really can use this. I like how it works. I pay for it and I get it and I buy it. You know, there's some software I'm like, you know what? I fucks with it. Not like that. So let me see if I can find a free version of this shit somewhere. You know? But it's not, I don't pay for everything.
Porn is different than software. So for me, I don't want to...
But the reason why I say that is because the things that people like are different. So the way I like things that benefit me in my own specific way. This stuff benefits me in a specific way. That might be the stuff that benefits that person in a specific way. So he wants to support the stuff that benefits him in a specific way.
I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't want, like, I don't blame her. I don't blame her for feeling weird. Like, I wouldn't want to be the bitch that's dating a nigga that's paying for OnlyFans subscription. That's weird. Yeah. It's weird. Because you could have just watched porn. You could have just got on Twitter, but you decided to pay for the shit that they giving for free on Twitter. You done already seen this bitch's pussy. You done already seen her getting fucked on Twitter.
Check this out.
Why is you paying for the OnlyFans?
What's that, Beast?
Huh?
I think this is what happened.
This is totally
different. I think he paid for, what you call it? He paid for something else on there, and she found out, and that's why she started looking at herself different. She's like, she got a whole type of fetish.
That's what I was gonna say too. Like
something like that.
Sometimes
I think
too.
She seen
my bad. Go ahead.
She seen something, and then I think she seen something about somebody playing in the Forbidden Paradise. She's like, oh,
yeah.
That's what I think happened.
I feel like too. Those girls, a lot of those girls, they would do what the hell they doing on OnlyFans for an amount of money. Like they will meet up and do that type of shit too. I just think it's weird. I wouldn't want, I can understand her being uncomfortable about it. Like, you're not just watching porn, you paying for it. And then paying to see somebody's OnlyFans that we know, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's personally, where we've seen them out, whether, that's weird as fuck too. Like I could see where she has a problem with it. I could see. But it is weird. I think it's weird. I wouldn't want my man paying for no OnlyFans subscription. That's weird to me.
I actually follow somebody on my Twitter that has an OnlyFans that lives in Tampa, or used to live in Tampa. I'm not sure if they still live in Tampa or not. But I've actually seen them out at events and shit like that in the past. Not lately, but I just found it odd. I didn't even realize I followed them until just one day it popped up on my shit. I'm like, oh shit, I know that motherfucker, right? But I don't pay for the shit. I don't pay for OnlyFans. I look at the motherfucking clips and shit, and these niggas be wildin'. Y'all letting motherfuckers see this shit for free. Just a clip is just a little too much for me, Shit, you know how much money you gotta pay me to see my shit nowadays?
Shit, okay, Ray J.
What's that?
Hey, Ray J.
All right, that's totally a topic I wasn't ready to get into. I had some Kobe Japanese steakhouse tonight.
What's that about? I know about Kobe, though. I feel like Kobe steak is the best steak.
What's that?
It's sure.
I feel like Kobe steak is the best steak. You ever had a Kobe burger? Listen.
Well, I'm not saying Kobe beef. I'm saying get the Japanese restaurant called Kobe's. They do the hibachi shit.
Okay.
And I got some hibachi to go. And that shit is going in my stomach in a good, tasty manner. That shit is good as hell.
I wasn't looking at the chat, but Kimmy knew what pants I was talking about. And so did Miss Cheryl, because they are on H&M. But I didn't look. Okay. I'm going to show y'all.
This spandex.
No, it's not.
All right, but let's get into some quick hits real quick. Bryson Tiller
That's my
I
dog.
knew this would get your attention. Bryson Tiller actually announced a new I'm not sure if it's a new EP for Christmas, or if it's a new Christmas EP. You know, I'm not sure which one it is, you know?
I saw that. You really can't tell because I was curious too. Like, please don't tell me he coming out with like a fucking CeeLo Green, Mariah Carey Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Jingle bells type shit.
Yeah, write us some shit for Christmas.
Yo, maybe I'm really just that one-sided to music and stuff, like, you know, with certain shit. Because, all right, you know how you had the Travis Scott shit and all that? Yeah, Travis Scott, he's hot. I guess. I've never heard a song. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never heard a song. Bryson Tiller, I've never heard a song.
What?
Bees?
What?
What song?
Don't?
Probably. You didn't listen to Trap Soul?
What?
That's an all the way through album, Bees.
Yes,
no
Bees.
cap.
If you have not listened to it, nigga, you are in for some good shit tomorrow because you better go listen to that shit.
I'm sending you every song as soon as we get off here. Dog, that's a straight through album on repeat 2-3
What's the album
times.
called?
Trap Soul.
Trap Soul.
The whole album.
Can you hear this right? Can you hear this, Bees?
Don't go to YouTube jail for us.
No, the chat can't hear it.
You ain't heard this song?
You tell me stand in the logic.
You ain't hear it,
I'm back and I'm better. Girl, too bad as ever. Girl, wow. You never heard this shit, nigga?
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, okay, his sound. I'll give you a
Yo, everybody stole his sound.
Everybody stole his shit.
Everybody stole it.
Okay.
All right, you guys to listen. That's you know what? I don't ever give homework, but tonight I'm giving homework, Bees, and your homework is in the Bryson Tiller Trap
yourself
song.
Like
because I came up from the WWF days, baby. You know, and it's how we talk back in the days when we motherfucking emotional and into the shit. Yeah, baby.
Yo,
that's my Randy Macho Man. That's my Macho Man Savage. That's my Macho Man Savage impersonation.
B, wait a minute before I go to the bathroom. Before I go to the bathroom.
His prices are insane.
Right. Bees, you gotta go listen to Trap Soul. This album,
Trap Soul?
I mean, Bryson Tiller, Trap Soul, it's a red and black album. You can't miss it. You gotta go listen to the whole thing and report back on what? Tuesday? Yeah. And let us know what you think. This album, Bryson Tiller paved the way for like, I want to say Tory Lanez, but Tory Lanez, I feel like they came out at the same time, at least mainstream. But like,
Rock was good.
He paved the way for like niggas like Brent Faiyaz and like, you know what I'm saying? All of those like rap singing niggas that really can rap, like they really doing their thing. It's not some Drake shit. You know? Bryson Tiller is literally.
Yo, Bryson Tiller's a lot of niggas' fathers, yo, and he's a young nigga.
He deserves the pop shit. That's why I love it on every song. Like, it's just, it gives, like, I'm that nigga energy. Like, I'm that nigga, I know it, y'all got me fucked up. And he be talking to his girl. So it be like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, bruh. This nigga go crazy.
So you know how there's like a lot of trap R&B sounding music now?
Mm-hmm.
Prior to Trap Soul, that wasn't happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Trap Soul is when that shit started happening. After that album, it was just like, oh shit. We could do this. We could use like hip hop, like trap shit and sing to it. Oh shit. You know?
Bryson Tiller go
But he did
crazy.
it in like an R&B vibe where you got to listen to it. You got to listen to it.
Go crazy.
But yeah, I don't know what his album is going to be, whether it's an album that's coming out around Christmas time or whether it's a Christmas album. And if it is a Christmas album, I hope he did it in a Dipset type of way. Dipset were the last niggas that I can recall that actually made an original Christmas album, you know? where like the majority of the songs was original Christmas songs from a hood type of way. They like made a straight up hip hop hood mixtape, yo. You know, with original hip hop Christmas songs. For hood niggas that might rob you and do what they gotta do, they buy their kids gifts. But, you know what I'm saying? It was still some dope shit. And that's kind of why every Christmas Eve when I'm wrapping gifts, guess what I'm playing? It's a Dipset Christmas. It's a Dipset Christmas. You know? I have a quick hit that I want to talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent is actually talking about making, he has plans actually, to make a TV series about Snoop Dogg's murder case. You know? That would be kind of interesting. A TV series about Snoop Dogg's murder case. Do you recall that going down, Bees? I recall that murder case.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a big thing. They played that shit on court TV. You know, that nigga went to court with the perm and shit. You know, I was like, yo, stupid bold motherfucker. You know, whenever I had to go to court, if I had braids or some shit, my mom was like, you better cut your hair, boy. You better cut your hair. Look presentable for a jury or some shit. I didn't really have to go to court. They gave me probation. But I was like, Snoop a bold motherfucker going to trial for murder with a motherfucking perm in his hand. Nigga had this shit curled. You know, nigga went to suit. You know, they had this shit curled at one point, but then he had this shit in like cornrows and shit. He's like, let me show these niggas how gangsta I am. I ain't cut my hair, nigga. You know, but I think that'd be an interesting show. What you think? Snoop Dogg murder case?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be fun.
I mean, shoot, they made a story out of fucking Biggie and Pac.
Murder shit. Yo, they've made so many different things out of Biggie and Pac shit. There's a movie that's out called City of Lies that stars Johnny Depp and Forrest Whitaker. That's pretty much about the Biggie and Pac shit. Yeah. Based off of
they're not playing them, are they?
No, they're playing.
I was about to say that's why I'm like.
So Johnny Depp is playing.
Forrest Whitaker? Which one is he? The lazy ass.
Johnny Depp is Tupac. Forrest Whitaker is Biggie.
Forrest Whitaker is definitely Biggie. Forrest Whitaker is definitely Biggie. We knew that.
No, Johnny
Depp is Tupac. That's Tupac.
In the movie City of Lies, Johnny Depp is a cop that was investigating the murder of Tupac, which he felt led to the murder of Biggie, and Forrest Whitaker was a reporter that was talking to him. You know,
because I'm sure like they had two old niggas play Biggie and Pac.
Yo, that would have been the funniest fucking movie ever. Johnny Depp is Tupac. Forrest Whitaker is Biggie. Yo, that would have been great.
That would have set our people off.
Oh shit.
If you wanted to see black people protest,
oh my God.
You said Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp is Tupac.
Make Johnny Depp Tupac and Forrest Whitaker Biggie. Black people is protesting.
God,
y'all got us fucked up.
Yo, listen. That's like when they was talking about they was gonna let Angelina Jolie play Harriet Tubman. What is wrong with you?
Who said that?
Who the fuck said that shit?
Yo, when they was doing the Harriet joint, I'm dead serious. Back when they started doing the Harriet joint, it was like, yo,
you know, Black Twitter would have got to that shit.
This must have been before Twitter for some shit like that.
And the wokies would have said some shit like, oh, they having Angelina Jolie play Harriet Tubman because she got big lips. We are offended. Dog, shit would have went left so quick.
Oh man. But yo, our last little quick hit, Biden. Y'all fuck with Biden or not?
Fuck no.
Or y'all voted for him? Or y'all voted for him just because
y'all about Sleepy Joe?
Yeah, y'all voted for him just because y'all didn't want to fuck with Trump.
Both. All of the above. Did y'all hear Biden? Don't fuck with him.
Did y'all hear him the other day at the on Veterans Day? The speech he made?
Talk about Negroes.
He was talking about Satchel Paige. He said Satchel Paige was a great Negro. In the Negro League?
He was the greatest Negro of all time is what he called him.
Yeah, the greatest
Negro. I mean, I
time.
understand referring. I mean, you know what? So I will say
I know,
the
I
league
see how
was
he
called
fucked up.
the
He's a little too
Negro League.
old. Yes.
So he wanted to call it for what it was.
Right.
I don't know what you would call that. But I mean, even if he would have said some uncomfortable shit like the African American League, you know what I'm saying? We would have understood what the fuck he was saying. This nigga said Negro so many times and then called this man the greatest Negro of all time. Do you know how you sound on camera, white man?
That nigga sounded crazy.
Dog, what?
He called him the greatest Negro of all time in the Negro League. You know, he tried to correct himself real quick, but
definitely called this man the greatest nigga of all time.
The greatest baseball player, nigga. You know, that's what he should have said. The greatest baseball player, not the greatest Negro of all time. The greatest baseball player of all time. I'm not sure how accurate it is or not, but that's what the fuck he should have
cancel Joe Biden?
He never put a.
Now, time out. Now, do they cancel Joe Biden?
They need to.
No,
you can't cancel the president. Trump showed us that shit.
They canceled Trump.
You know.
Well, you know what? They canceled Trump after.
You know?
They suspended his Twitter and shit before.
They suspended his Twitter when they realized he ain't gonna be reelected. They suspended his Twitter after he lost the election.
No, they suspended his Twitter before while he was president too. While he was still president. Not suspended it, but they banned him.
Nah, they banned him after he lost. After he lost is when
they didn't ban that nigga.
Or maybe they put him in Twitter jail or something. But he was at a point where he couldn't tweet.
After he lost is when they motherfuckers said, nah, nigga. You guys to get this bullshit up out of here. I can't even speak right now. You know?
So we can't cancel the president. That's one person that's off limits.
That's what Trump showed us. And Trump did some wild shit. You know? I don't think Joe has done anything wild enough to even be considered to be canceled if Trump was president for the shit that he did.
Trump should, first off.
You know?
I'll tell you this, Biden ain't winning the next election.
Yeah, I don't know where Kamala at.
Wait, what did you say? Oh, she wasn't there, huh?
Was that? She probably wasn't
there. Where was the VP at?
She wasn't. You know, after they get elected, the VP and president ain't really chilling too much.
I don't know. I saw Obama and Biden a lot together a lot.
Listen. Biden's wife is mad active.
She's mad at him.
No, she's mad active.
Mad active.
Oh.
Active in what? Doing what?
She's doing, she's a teacher, so she running around with the teachers campaign and all that going on.
I don't know what the teachers campaign is.
I don't know about y'all, but Joe should have been canceled the day that he lied to us about these student loans. That should have been the day that y'all canceled his raggedy ass.
In my opinion, from seeing elections, the shit that they get people that don't really fuck with them to really vote for them for or find a reason to vote for them for is usually the shit they renege on.
Say it again. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit they usually renege on. Is the shit that they feel like, okay, these were the people I really was trying to get. Now that I got them, fuck them.
But you know what, though? That's what makes a Democrat a Democrat. Now, you heard all that shit Kanye was talking about on the podcast? It's true. That's why I don't... When I hear about black people being Republicans, you know, some people feel like to be a Republican, you got to be racist, you got to whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's when
y'all be white.
Yeah, sometimes when I see black Republicans, I listen to the reason why they became a Republican rather than just thinking that they like a Uncle Ruckus ass nigga, because some of that shit I agree with, like, the Democrats do lie to us over and over and over and over and over and over. Like, when you see Republicans, how many, I won't say that they don't lie. They both do lie. But Democrats to me are the ones that get in office or they running for president and or office and they're promising all of this shit that they ain't gonna keep because they're trying to get a certain audience. And we go for it every fucking time. Every time. That's why rather than just saying, oh, somebody's a black Republican, they're a sellout, they're Uncle Ruckus or whatever. I don't do that. I rather listen to their reasoning. But then again, I don't pick sides. I'm neither a Democrat or a Republican.
I vote for the person
that independent party.
I vote for the person that has my interests in mind, or what they try to convey to me matches up with my interests. I don't vote for somebody just because they're Republican or Democrat. I vote for them based off of what they saying they're going to do, and I'm voting off of which one I think falls in line with my views and how I think that vote might affect other people as well. And for the most part, for me, a lot of Republicans don't vote in line with the way I feel about the world view in general. Now, the Democratic Party in general definitely has lied and pretty much said a lot of bullshit.
Always lies.
But
always lies. Fucking gas going up.
But it still so happens.
Crazy.
It still so happens the Democratic candidate is usually in line with my point of view. The Republican candidate usually doesn't stand with me.
Right. But then when you find out that the Democratic candidate is campaigning for your point of view, right? But then they get in office and they lie. Then what? Like you said, most times the Democratic Party, the shit that they're campaigning about is the shit that they renege on.
Now, when I talk about my Democratic Party, I'm not talking about like for president or something like that. I'm talking about like my local politicians. I mean
like that too.
And for the most part, I haven't really seen them renege on shit that I thought they might follow through on. And I just for my local shit. There has been some candidates that I voted for that didn't win.
Yeah.
But overall, the Democratic Party in general is full of shit, But it just so happens a lot of Democratic candidates fall in line with my view.
Yeah. I saw where they actually just passed a bill today saying that lawmakers, well, they didn't pass it. Lawmakers introduced a bill to repay families of black soldiers who fought during World War II. And for me, it's like, ain't this crazy that this comes out right after Joe Biden just called us Negroes?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Oh my God. You ever seen that? Look, you ever seen that meme on Facebook where they said it had a picture of Joe Biden and then it was a picture of some pennies and shit. And it was like, y'all get what I'm trying to say? Some of y'all don't have blank. And then somebody was like, nigga, this ain't common. This is Joe Budden. But no, I feel like, I don't know. Fuck Joe Biden. He just called all us nigger. I mean, well, that too. That's how I feel.
Well, he been
That's how I feel.
He called us nigger again.
Right.
He just called us nigger again.
Oh, God. Don't use Negroes either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because listen, last time he said, if we integrate schools and let those Negroes in, it's going to be absolute savagery, right? That's what he said the first time.
Say it again?
Yo, listen, Joe Biden. He said that like back in the days when he was running for senator. But listen, how many cheaters didn't change their spot? You feel me?
I ain't gonna cap. That went in my ear and went back out.
You ain't never seen it. I said, how many cheaters didn't change their spot? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The animal.
What you said before that, though?
Oh, about Joe Biden?
Yeah.
Oh, how he called us Negroes years ago. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
and then look at him again.
I get what you're saying.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, this ain't nothing new. We already knew how he was, but of course he dog. When I tell y'all, he campaigned his ass off. He deserved this presidential spot for the way that he tricked y'all black folks and campaigned in y'all faces in the hood, had black people vouching for them. Now he got the vaccine shit. I believe that vaccine, that juvenile joint was his.
He ain't tricked me.
I believe that juvenile vaccine song was his idea. They campaigned to the black folks the whole time.
Idea. It was probably somebody else.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I'm joking about that point, but what my point is that he campaigned
back that ass up,
like hard. He went hard as fuck to get the black vote, pretty much. When did you see him campaigning to white people? When? Name a time. Because everything I saw was to the black vote. Huh?
The prior 45 years he wasn't president, trying to be president.
I'm talking about when he was campaigning for president.
That's what I'm saying. But he already did the prior every years he was in government to campaign to white folks, and he didn't need to campaign to white folks anymore. They already knew who he was.
I ain't gonna cap. I get real suspicious when white people be trying to do the most, for black people. Like, oh, I'm with y'all. It's almost like those are the ones that be like, oh, I have a black friend.
White people already knew who he was, and they was gonna vote.
That's a red flag, my nigga.
He was like, white people already know me. Black people only know that I was
cool with Obama.
Yeah. So, so let me show them why
I got a black friend.
Yeah.
When y'all saw he was doing all this,
let me tell y'all why y'all should all be my black friends.
I eat oxtails too. I ain't forget y'all started photoshopping Joe Biden with some fucking golds in his mouth. I ain't forget.
And cornrows.
With some forces on. The black ones. I ain't forget.
The nigga had cornrows, gold, and forces. Oh shit. Yeah.
I didn't forget. Y'all fell for the coonery, dog.
The funniest shit for me though was when Hillary Clinton said she had hot sauce in her bag. I was like, bitch.
What was funny to me? What's the lady name? Nancy. What's her name? Pelosi? The white lady.
Oh, but she
had the kente cloth on.
Yeah, that was like,
dog.
That was after George Floyd passed, right?
White
after they killed George
Floyd. With the black pride fist up.
Get the fuck up out of here with this bullshit.
Dog, white people be cooning, dog. White people really be.
But you know what? Let's move into some
for real.
Move into some more white people shit, Let's check it out. Kyle Rittenhouse trial, and he testified this week. Have either of y'all seen this?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all seen this testimony?
Yeah.
You saw it? I was watching some shit with my son. I was watching some shit with my son earlier, and they was talking about how LeBron had made some comments about Kyle Rittenhouse testimony, and LeBron said some shit like, "Man, I ain't see one tear. Boy, you had some lemon heads. Get out of here."
Mm-hmm.
And my son was like, what the fuck you mean lemon heads? I'm like, yo, lemon heads are sour. Did you not see the video?
The logo of the lemon head is a dude with a sour face.
Right. What's that?
If you see Mocha's seatbelt,
it's in my car.
It's in your car?
In my back seat.
Where are keys at?
Up there.
Why she sound like she's still crying from the room?
She in the crying for me.
Huh?
She in the crying for me.
My son's leaving, going home to his mom's house. Sorry for interrupting y'all. But what you saying?
Yeah, yo, you can block me out. I'm still here though. I gotta start getting ready.
All right.
Bye.
Bring my keys back though.
I am.
All right. My son's getting ready to leave, going home. But we were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse.
He's driving?
We were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Now his mom coming to pick him up. Right, we were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. He was crying, had the fake tears. LeBron, my son said, why did LeBron say lemon heads? I'm like, 'cause did you not see him crying? Like, he was like crying, and his crying, his face was puckering up. Like he had fucking lemon heads. Like his face was like puckering up from being sad. He was like, I was
Maybe
watching.
he didn't know what lemon heads was. Like,
oh, he knows what lemon heads
was.
was.
The reputation of lemon heads.
After I explained it, he was like, oh, because they sour. I was like, yes.
Yeah, that nigga wasn't crying.
You know? Yeah. I was like, not one tear came out that man's face. He will not win an Oscar for this performance, you know? But he might get off.
But yeah, I believe so too. Do you see in these high profile cases and stuff?
Love you.
You see in these high profile cases and stuff where like they fuck with the jury, right? The jury, although you say like they do some fuck shit like this, and then they be like, oh, please disregard that. Forget you saw that. Them people already saw it and already made, you know, made some type of.
He didn't disregard that though.
Yeah, so it's like, and then I saw his lawyer was saying, his attorney was saying, basically he didn't want Al Sharpton to be in the room or to be there.
Really? I didn't hear that one.
I sent it to you, the article.
Oh shit.
And it's just like and then I saw, was this the same case where the judge's phone started playing some what was it? Some racist shit, some Confederate shit, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
Mason Dixon shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
This was the same case, right?
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she right. Go ahead. Right.
I heard that there was no pinch and zooming.
No.
They didn't understand.
The judge's phone started ringing in court, and his ringtone was some Confederate shit. Like, I wish I could find it. I'ma resend it.
You gotta understand this with this situation here.
I think the judge is biased.
Of course.
No, it doesn't even matter that the judge is biased. Due to the fact that
here you go. All right.
I mean, it does, but due to the fact that they can't even relate to the people that got shot as victims, they have to relate to them as rioters or looters.
Right, that's because the judge is biased.
That shit too. I don't think they passed that though.
The judge made that ruling.
They tried to, and then they denied it, I believe.
Well, the judge makes the rules. The lawyers can't deny it.
I think what it was the attorney said that they asked the judge if they can refer to them as looters or rioters, and it was denied. But that was something that they were trying to do in the case, but it wasn't something that that the judge actually said yes to. But it says during Kyle Rittenhouse's trial, Judge Bruce Schwardner, his phone went off. The ringtone was "God Bless the USA," a song by Trump supporter Lee Greenwood, who performed at Trump's inauguration. The song was Trump's campaign song in 2016 through 2020. That's the song that went. Do you know a racist motherfucker when you see one? No, I'm joking. But like not racist, but like what do you call it?
Prior to even hearing that part right there, I was like, this dude is a little biased.
Of course.
This dude's biased just about some of the rulings that he had. You know? The way he kind of tried to ridicule the prosecutor, I believe, like or some shit like that, because he had a question or assumed some shit, which I thought was pretty plausible. There's a lot of rulings that this judge kind of seems to have it out for the prosecution, because it seems like he's sympathetic to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Of course he is.
You know, that's how it seems to me.
This is sad to watch.
And prior to even like seeing any of the news, because I watched some of the trial in real time, like after he cried, I actually tuned in live after that and saw like the remainder of his testimony. And just looking at some of the stuff he said and looking at his whole presentation and knowing what the jury and how the jury is made up, I was like, you know what? This guy's gonna get off, you know, and he's
definitely.
gonna get off because the jury can look at this guy as their son,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And did you see it was one black person on the jury?
Right. And you don't need all 12 to say guilty. You know?
You know?
Yeah, that's why when I saw this video, it was annoying. Yeah, it was annoying because we all know what he did. We all know what his, his intent was. But it was annoying because seeing this video also meant that, like, we all know deep down inside also that he's going to get off. Yeah. Just from this stupid ass act alone. Yes, we can all see through it. But just, it's almost like you just got to do it. You ain't even got to be good at it. It was like, just cry. You ain't got to be good at it. You know? It ain't even got to be convincing.
There was also some testimony from another witness that I believe Kyle Rittenhouse attorneys cross-examined, and he actually said some damning things towards the prosecution's case. He said that he had a gun as well, and he kind of described it and said, or answered a question that Kyle Rittenhouse didn't shoot you until you pulled your gun on him. You know, which was kind of like saying he was in self-defense, you know? And when the prosecution asked Kyle Rittenhouse some questions on why did you shoot this person? Why did you kill this person? Kyle Rittenhouse refused to say that I tried to kill that person. He repeatedly said, I was trying to stop them from doing something to me. I was trying to stop them. His language, I was trying to stop them. I was trying to stop them. And why that stood out to me was because I took gun classes. I took concealed weapons classes. And one of the key things they kind of try to drill into your head during these classes is if you do happen to pull your weapon out and have to shoot somebody and you do kill somebody, do not say, yo, you was trying to kill that person. Tell them you was trying to stop that person from harming you. You know, so language is very important, especially in court, you know? And just from him making sure he didn't say anything about killing somebody, I can tell he was coached and somebody taught him to say, yo, you were trying to stop them from hurting you. Stop them from doing something to you. Stop them from taking your life. And I think that's going to make one of the key differences, one of the key factors in this case.
That's the difference. That's what happens when you have a good lawyer or just, you know what I'm saying? Especially in these high profile cases. Yep. He's definitely going to coach you.
Yep.
This is a sad case. I can't say that I'm the least bit surprised. You know how America get down, though.
Yeah.
Huh, Bees?
What's that, Bees?
What happened? Oh. No, I'm sorry.
All right. So shit. Let's wrap it up. All right, so let's jump into our last story of the evening and shit like that. Unless we got some other shit after that we can come up with and help some shit, but it's already late. Kimmy Cat says, "Yo, you aren't in self-defense mode when you are coming from another state," and I believe that's one of the things they wanted to argue, and they wanted to actually present some evidence that kind of showed that. And I think the judge was like, "Nah, nigga, y'all can't show that up in here," you know, so. And that's one of the things when I heard some shit about that. I'm not sure if that's like word for word type. Well, I know it's not word for word, but something along those lines, you know. There was some evidence the judge wouldn't allow, and I was like, oh, this nigga is definitely in cahoots and rocking with these niggas.
Yeah, you know? Watch we found out the judge is a friend of a friend of a friend, if not a direct friend of the family.
Nigga, that nigga got a hood in his attic.
He can't be a direct friend of the family.
That nigga got a hood in his attic. He a friend of the family. You know? Somebody said, yo, you never see KKK clan outfits for sale on eBay. Why? Because they keeping that shit and passing it down. That's why. You know, I forgot who said it, but somebody said it.
Who the fuck buying them, though?
You know? Oh, you don't think motherfuckers would buy that shit?
I mean, of course. That was
Nigga,
a dumb
if
question.
I had money to blow, if I had 100,000 to blow, and I saw a legit KKK fucking outfit on motherfucking eBay,
you would buy one?
I would buy that shit, nigga.
No.
I would buy that shit, nigga.
Way. The ancestors would smack the
I would
shit
buy
out
that
in
shit,
my sleep.
and I would go
way.
wear it and fuck a white bitch. I'm just saying.
No. Ain't no fucking way. Your ancestors would definitely be smacking the shit out of you in your sleep.
Nah,
you wouldn't know what the hell
I would
going
do
on.
something. I would do something with it, but I would buy it. If I had the money to blow, I would definitely buy it. You know? Facts. I bet you if Jay-Z saw one online, he'd buy it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the fuck not.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's certain things.
You know why?
Just so
them other white motherfuckers can't have that. Just so some other racist motherfuckers can't have it.
It's a difference between, if they wanted another hood, they'll make another hood.
Well,
but it's a difference between
it's not just
making money.
It's the history of it.
It's a difference between making That's also a factor. But it's a difference between making money off of some shit like where you would finesse white folks and actually putting money into the pockets of people that's hated your kind for generations. There's a difference. That's where it's like all money and all things ain't good for you to buy just for a come up, or that's not a laugh on your part. That's like a
That's why if I had
you just
the money
bought
to
a
blow,
KKK hood.
Right.
Hoodie.
And that shit ain't getting passed down to no more motherfucking KKK families and being reminded of how they was. But guess what? They ain't gonna have it no more. But that's the only way to acquire it, because it ain't being, I can't just go up in motherfuckers' houses and check everybody's house and say, yo, who got motherfucking shit? You know what I'm saying? But if somebody's selling it on eBay and I got the means to motherfucking now acquire that shit to where nobody else can acquire it again in the future.
You just put money in the pockets of niggas that hated your ancestors.
Don't matter. And I'm not letting them pass it on.
Nah.
That's how I say. I'm not letting them pass it on. You know? I'm not letting them pass it on. If I don't give them money, guess what? Somebody else gonna give them money that now wants to motherfucking make that legacy live on and continue. They still gonna get the money.
Yo, check it. It's just like the dude who bought the land that his family was slaves on.
Right.
That's different.
It's the same shit.
Different.
No.
That's different because this is land. This is something that your family can do something with. A KKK hoodie ain't shit that your family can do something with, and that's like a spit in the face to your ancestors. I'm here for going and buying the plantation that your ancestors worked on, et cetera, et cetera. That's the power move. That's a nigga, we couldn't afford this at the time. This is shit that we were fighting for that we couldn't afford, that y'all made it hard for us to get at the time. And now we got that shit. The same plantation that's a power move. A KKK hoodie, you finna pass that to your kids?
Having the money to blow on a KKK hoodie is a power move.
I would never. That's like a nigga, that's like your op killing your family. And he got something for sale and you going to buy that shit off of him or some shit just so he can't have it. That's some weird shit. You would never fuck with that nigga.
Is that weird?
You would never fuck with that nigga. You would never put money in that nigga's pocket because that's like a spit in the face.
They're still gonna get money in their pocket and now be able to pass it around to other people that want to spit in your face.
To me, that
so
ain't
now
the same thing.
it's you have the means to stop people from spitting in your face, but just because you don't want to give one person some money, you're gonna let everybody else spit in your face.
No.
That's kind of the analogy to me.
They spat in your face.
Right.
Not
now,
physically
but now,
spitting
check
in your
it out.
face,
Right.
but they spat in your face.
They spat in your face.
So if the deed is already done and you already know that they your op, I would never go and put money in the pockets of my op.
Right. But now somebody else is going to put the money in the pocket of your op.
I don't give a fuck. That's them. They would never get shit
check
from
it
me.
out. But check it out. Them still buying that thing that reminds everybody of some shit that happened, some atrocity or some wrong that happened to you, is now allowing other people to buy that spit in your face.
Nah.
That's how I see it.
I wouldn't want to buy the spit in my face.
That's how I see it.
I wouldn't want to buy it. Nah. I don't agree with that.
If I have the means and the ability to buy somebody from spitting in my face and passing around that spit to everybody, like, look at the spit that was in this nigga's face. Look at everybody can now buy the spit that was in this nigga's face.
Now you just look like the nigga that bought the spit that was in your face.
Right. And now I control that shit. Nobody else can touch it.
No, you look like you just a nigga spat in your face and then you was dumb enough to go give him some money. That's what that looks like.
It might not be the nigga that did it. It might be another nigga that acquired it. You don't know who's selling it.
Ain't no way.
You don't know who's selling. You don't know how many times it's been sold already. All I know is a bunch of nigga that's buying it enjoys buying the spit. Enjoys knowing that spit. Now I can put an end to that spit. I could take that spit and burn it if I want to. And now nobody else can touch that spit or have the satisfaction of this is some spit that was in that nigga face. And I had the power to stop that. Instead of now being allowed, I can stop it, but I said, you know what? I don't want to. So I'm just going to allow everybody else to pass around the spit that was in my face and show it off. You know? That's how I see it. If I have the means to buy it and stop it from continuing on, I'll do that. And that's, you know, I just made a joke about it earlier with the whole wear it in fucking white bitch. But you know. But let's move on. My last story for the evening. Stevie J files for divorce from Faith Evans. You know? And Jocelyn has some shit to say about this shit. And when I heard what Jocelyn had to say, I was like, oh, allegations. No, not about Stevie. Not about Stevie. About Faith, nigga. You know? About Faith. She was like, Faith, you've been letting these young niggas hit. I was like, oh, shit. She's like, and you've been letting them hit and keep letting them hit. I'm like, oh, damn.
All right, 3 things.
You know? And once that made me think back to motherfucking Biggie and Pac. I was like, oh shit. Oh, but the Biggie, I mean, was Pac saying something for real? I don't know now. I don't know.
Jocelyn wouldn't be the one to give us that information. But 3 things though. 3 things I'm not surprised at. Not surprised that Jocelyn said something. Not surprised that they got a divorce. And I'm not surprised that she called Faith a hoe. There's nothing surprising to me here about anything that was said or is going on. I'm not surprised.
Do you think there's any validity to it?
Hey,
is she pulling this? Is she pulling this out her ass, or is this some shit Stevie told her? They do have a kid together. They do have a history.
I think what's gonna happen is you're gonna see Jocelyn's husband speak out and say she ain't have no business speaking on that shit. 1. 2. I mean, the only reasons I would say she's calling her a hoe is either she cheated on Stevie, or they broke up and she really was fucking young dudes. Now, the term hoe, I'm a completely disregard that. We know we use the term hoe loosely.
Yeah, very loosely, very loosely.
But,
like
I mean, it could be either of the two. I wouldn't be surprised at either. Honestly, if she cheated on Stevie, I wouldn't be surprised. Because honestly, I know the reality TV show shit ain't very accurate. But like, if you saw how they got together on Love and Hip Hop, it's like, is this for TV? Do they, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, he kind of like just popped up, yo.
just popped up. They were real close friends, and then all of a sudden they ended up married. Like, I'm not really surprised.
This is realistic, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but Love and Hip Hop, the line, the storyline isn't very accurate itself.
Right.
A lot of, reality TV show Love and Hip Hop is staged. So it's like, I don't want to completely rely on the storyline, but that's what happened. So that's why I said I'm not surprised at any of this, because you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what the situation looked like anyway, and that they rushed it, and I don't know.
Okay. Well, do you think B said earlier, cheaters don't change their spots, right?
What that mean?
Mm-hmm.
That mean cheaters gonna continue to cheat?
Well, he wasn't talking about cheaters. He was a cheater like the animals.
Oh.
And they have spots that don't change. So like people they're gonna be the same way. So if she was letting young niggas hit now, did Pac, was there validity when Pac said, "Yo, I fucked your bitch"? Did Faith maybe let Pac hit when she was married to Big? I don't know.
Lord.
Oh shit, I don't know. This, you know what I mean?
Them allegations I wasn't grown enough to know nothing about.
What you think, Baze? You there? You think,
yeah, I'm here.
You think that's a valid argument based off of these new allegations? Or am I just
yeah,
watching?
I think that argument is very valid.
Too bad Pac ain't. Too bad neither one of them are here to actually talk about it, huh?
I feel like this. I feel like Puff hit before Biggie.
Oh shit.
That's just me.
I wouldn't be surprised to hear that either.
Shit.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised to hear that one either. I'd be like, God damn it, somebody had finally told the truth.
How did he meet her?
Like, take that.
No, but how did he meet her?
Who, Puff?
How did Biggie meet? Yeah.
He met her through Puff. She was signed to Puff.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised to hear none of that. None of it. If we find out that Faith was very promiscuous, a hoe, if y'all want to call her.
Yeah, listen. She was signed to Uptown. She was signed to Bad Boy.
Now let's maybe we should take a couple of days and listen to her music from back in the days and see if we hear it differently now.
You said her what? Oh, her music.
Listen to her catalog, and see if we hear it different now.
As soon as I get home from work.
Why are all these niggas so mad at you, girl? I don't know. I'm just.
I love me some Faith.
Talking some shit right now.
I love me some Faith. But no, I'm not surprised about none of this. If she's a hoe, I wouldn't be surprised. If she cheated on him, I wouldn't be surprised.
Why?
Even if she didn't cheat on him and they just divorced, I'm just not surprised. And Jocelyn, she gonna say something about everything. So I'm not surprised by any of it. I also wouldn't be surprised to see them all on Love and Hip Hop coming up shortly.
A return, Stevie J.
Stevie J, Faith, and Jocelyn. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. That'd be what you call it. But you know what it is? It'll be good, but it won't be good because at the end of the day, Faith is a lady. Like, even though she might be doing what she's doing, she's still a lady.
Right.
Jocelyn is the only one that's actually going to be like hype, will give you that, like it's going to get physical presentation. I don't think Faith is giving you that.
I'm not going to cap. I feel like Faith will, because Faith definitely got into a heated little argument before. I haven't seen her fight. No. But she's definitely got into it like a yelling match. All right, bitch. You know what I'm saying? On the show before. But I don't see her.
What's the feeling?
Huh?
Faith, it ain't like Faith and Kiki Wyatt gonna get it in. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I mean, Jocelyn and Kiki Wyatt gonna get it in. Now, Jocelyn and Kiki Wyatt gonna get it in on some reality shit. America's gonna watch.
Yeah.
grab that one. Should I grab them?
I don't know. I just don't. My bad. I snatched my headphone out. I just don't see her like, I don't see that happening. But you know what, too? Think about it. Faith was probably young, right? Puff wasn't Diddy back then. You know what I'm saying?
It was Puffy.
Biggie was still getting big, like probably didn't know how big he wasn't who we know today. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows him, actually notorious. You know what I'm saying? I feel like imagine being young and maybe you fuck dude because I'm just saying, I'm trying to jump in Faith's head, right? This is why I'm saying, like, we use the term hoe loosely. Imagine meeting dude and maybe, you wanted to fuck or whatever the situation may be. Then, maybe it was just a fuck. Maybe y'all was just cool because she sings too on some music shit. Or maybe back in the day, it was some, maybe back in the day, it was
You can't do that with your husband's op.
Maybe back in the day, it was some... But you said Puff introduced them, so this would have been before she was his wife, right?
I'm talking about Faith and Pop. I was.
But I'm talking about Faith and Puff. But so like, imagine you fuck dude just cause whatever, y'all working together on music and he introduced you to somebody else, right? Imagine he introduced you to somebody else and now whatever happened, however long it took to happen, but you and dude end up, kicking it.
If you my man, don't introduce me to a chick you think I might want to fuck with, that you done fuck with, that you done smash without mentioning that you smashed before.
But niggas do that, and they probably already mentioned.
That's not your man.
Niggas. And the thing is, I've known niggas that fucked the girl and told they homeboy that he fucked her, and they still ended up together.
Well, that's cool.
So
then.
like,
that's cool.
I'm not gonna assume that he didn't tell him that he fucked her, but it's just like, I don't know if she fucked Pac or not. I don't know about all that because that is wild.
I think he did.
That's wild.
You know what?
That's like you gotta hate this nigga to go and fuck his op.
I'm gonna go use my non-scientific way of determining this. I'm gonna listen to her old music, right? And I'm gonna see if in her music because this is 90s and shit, so her music is different. We're gonna see whether she was mad at niggas or if niggas was mad at her, so she was mad at them because they was mad at her. I'm gonna listen to her music and determine what her music was most of. If she was just mad at them because they was mad at her, it's because she was fucking up. If she was mad at them, it's because they was fucking up. And that's gonna be my non-scientific.
Maybe like what if he cheated on her? She got mad or some shit and went and cheated on him with his op.
You still don't do it with your op.
But were they ops back then?
Yes.
Like they were already like this
yes.
Was the point of nigga fuck you and your crew fuck Puff. What he say? Fuck Puff. Fuck Biggie. Fuck who else?
Yes.
Fuck all y'all motherfuckers. Was that at that time?
This was at the time where Pac was like, yo, Biggie had me set up to get shot.
Oh, okay, that's different. Never mind.
This was at that time.
Look, I'm just trying to figure out the storyline.
It was at that time.
Now, if they was ops and you went and fucked him,
so it was at a time where niggas was like, yo, when they heard that Faith even was doing some shit with Pac, they was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? It was that type of time. That when the public heard, they was shocked that Faith was even in the vicinity of Pac.
I feel like they would have had to do some shit, like something would have had to happen between them where she maybe felt like he was like, betraying her. So she's like, I'm finna go betray you. And I have no intentions of fucking with you again. But that shit's still dirty as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would fuck with somebody op. I can't do that. I ain't fucking with y'all. I ain't fucking with you either. Y'all both could kiss my ass. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe she is a hoe. I'm not sure. I was playing devil's advocate.
I'll tell you what. If I had beef with a nigga where it was like, okay, we see each other, guns is gonna be drawn, and then my girl slept with my op, guns can be drawn on her too.
Wow.
That's the type of violation it is, you know? I now got beef with her type of shit, you know?
I mean, look, I wouldn't fuck with nobody.
That's like, yo, she might set me up type shit.
And fuck with the one person that you hate most in this world. I don't need my lick back that bad. There's so many other niggas she could have cheated with. If you wanted to get your lick back, there were so many other niggas you could have cheated with. And you chose his op. That's hatred. Can't say I would fuck with a dude's op. Yeah. Can't say I would do that.
Yeah. I see some wild shit on Twitter though. I see one chick said, yo, my dude did me dirty, so I went and fucked the dude that killed his brother. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I feel like people be lying, too.
I know, but even if not, that's some wild shit to even think about.
Because why they ain't just kill you, too?
That's some wild shit to think about, you know?
Why they ain't kill her, too, knowing that she's they op's girlfriend? You know what I'm saying?
And now we go back
they just
to what I said
prideful
earlier.
enough to fuck her and send her back.
And that's back to what we said earlier, what I said earlier.
I don't know.
You know? Which is wild. But shit, I ain't got much else, you know. It's fucked up they getting divorced if they do, but you know, shit happens. Niggas get shot every day, B. You know. I ain't got anything else. You got anything else, Bees? Bees, where you on your way to, Bees? Bees in the staircase. Bees is like he about to go rob a couple niggas.
Yeah, it must be cold as fuck over there, Bees.
Bees got a coat on, like a winter coat with a big, thick.
No, I just got it on because
that shit look big as fuck compared to what we wearing over here.
Nigga, I could go outside with what I got on right now and be good.
Me too.
No, it's not that. I'm going upstairs. It's gonna be supposed to be like 30 to 25 degrees.
God!
30 to 25 what?
Damn.
30
Did
to
you hear my
25
shivering?
what?
30 to 25 degrees.
Yeah.
Temperature, yes.
It's November, my nigga.
Yes.
My whole neck almost fell off.
Yes, yo,
What?
up north, November is winter. It's like, hello, winter, here you are. You
This
know?
is why I'm seeing myself leaving Florida.
Up north is like, hey, it's damn near winter right now.
Now I do want to go
What's the
visit
temperature
though.
what's the temperature in the Vernon, Bees?
Right now it's like 50 something.
50 something. 50 something in Tampa is freezing, nigga.
Nigga, that's when we pull out all the winter clothes we've ever bought in life. That's been sitting in the attic. You know? Put all that shit on, and by afternoon, we could take all that shit off. Yeah, I would go visit. I actually do want to go stay in I want to go snowboarding and skiing. I want to stay in a cabin.
Yo, okay.
I would be pissed off, not pissed off. That feeling would only last for so long of wanting to go snowboarding. I'm pretty sure I would go, try it one time, and then take my ass back in where it's warm.
You know how long it'll last? Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you watched The Hateful Eight too.
10 minutes.
Because you're gonna remember this scene right here that I'm gonna mention.
Where he said the nigga was sucking his dick in the cold?
No, not that scene. the scene where the nigga came in from outside, ripped the bearskin off the fucking wall,
and laid in front of the
threw that shit
fire.
around him, and laid on the floor like a fucking kid in front of the fireplace.
They was like, "You want some soup?" He was like, "Soup later."
I guess it gets warm. That nigga was like, "Fuck this."
I've been in -3 degrees before, and we went to I'm not sure if this counts, but we went to the Gaylord Hotel Palace Gaylord Palace,
in
I believe.
Orlando?
In Orlando, and it's like a hotel where they have like ice sculptures, ice slides, and stuff like that. And they give you like a little suit because it's like -3 degrees in there to keep the ice cold, you know? So it's like Disney sculptures and stuff
So you
made
went
of
somewhere
ice.
they had to make it.
Yeah, that shit was cold as fuck. I was ready to go. Then they had a little Santa's little shop outside of it where you could get some cocoa and cookies and shit. But I was like, oh no, I'm finna wait for y'all at the end.
You ever worked in a restaurant where you actually cooked?
No.
See, you never been in the ice. You never been in the freezer, huh?
Well, you know what? I didn't cook, but I worked at this place called Four River. You know Four Rivers down the street. And when I needed to go, whenever we needed to go get fries and shit, you know, we didn't put on a jacket just to go in the freezer. We would just go in there with our like bare sleeves and shit. That shit was cold as fuck.
Yeah, you was only in there for about 30 seconds, and you was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck up out of there.
Now imagine that all the time.
No.
You know?
That's why I live in Florida.
8 o'clock in the morning, waking up to school, fucking freezing cold. You know?
Oh, I didn't realize y'all couldn't see me. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Shit. What's that? What's that, Bees? Bees getting ready to get up out of here and shit. I mean, I think that's pretty much everything we got for the night and shit. Bees signaling dropped on me. You know, we done covered all our topics. Which way is it? Right there, all our topics. We done covered all our topics and shit. You know? Which I think about my my little topic thing over here I got too. You know? Let me see. I think of my checklist, you know, and covered everything on my checklist. I gotta remember how to do my fucking hands over here, you know. I think it looks right. But now,
elevator. I don't know what may happen.
I know your fucking signal went out and shit, but we gonna get ready to wrap it up.
I'm back.
You back with all the bikes? Nigga, how's it got bikes in the middle of November, 11:49 at night, nigga?
Yo, listen, nah. That be these motherfucking Fast and Furious ass niggas, man.
Yeah, I see, nigga. I see.
He's always coming through with this fucking ass popping cars and shit.
I just shut the phone lines down too, by the way. And we're gonna be going on hiatus soon. I'm not sure exactly when we're gonna go on hiatus, but we're gonna go on hiatus soon. Like maybe a month
before or after Thanksgiving.
I don't know. Let's talk about it. You know, might most of December, but we'll probably come back towards the end for a little wrap up and shit like that. Shit. Let me see. I'm trying to look for a song to wrap up tonight with the outro shit. You know?
Yo,
Cheryl like what? Because it kept her on track.
We should do a music video for the intro.
A music video?
Yeah, for the intro.
What kind of video?
Like a music video. The intro.
Oh, I get to rap finally.
Yo, I don't know. I guess we can put some bars together.
I'm gonna write some bars, y'all. And I'm gonna rap.
All right.
I actually been trying to write a little something for something that Khary recorded not too long ago with a homegirl of mine. I want to write something. Y'all might hear me like
for your joint coming next year,
spitting some bars.
Okay.
Let me find out I'm a rapper too. Y'all know I be good at whatever I try to do. Let me find out I can rap.
It's kind of like me. I'm kind of good at everything I think I do. I think. Except when it comes to cooking specific things or certain things, particular things. You know? It's that face. You just made a face at me.
Huh?
You made a face at me.
What face?
Like I don't be cooking good shit.
I didn't say that.
You made a face like I don't.
What was the face I made?
Similar to the face you're making right now.
Let me see.
Let's see.
Do it.
I be cooking good. The majority of things I do. Look how hard it is for you to keep that smile on your face.
I ain't say nothing.
Oh, look at the way you puckered your lips. You just, oh shit, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. You know what?
It be my, okay, honesty.
I'm so mad right now.
Can we be honest?
I'm walking down the block.
Let's be honest. Be honest. Go ahead. Let's be honest.
Can we be honest?
Go ahead. Be honest.
My baked potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't play by my baked potatoes.
Mm-hmm. I made a baked potato yesterday. You didn't like the baked potato I made? Oh shit! Look at that face. Oh shit! Yo, y'all didn't see her face, did you? You didn't like my baked potato?
I just feel
I should have took a picture because that baked potato was gone. I'll tell you that.
No, it wasn't. I just feel like
I misunderstood what you meant by the end of the part.
No, the baked potato wasn't gone. If you have saw the way that I would eat a baked potato normally, that baked potato was still there.
Oh, so you played my baked potato cheap, you saying?
I still ate. You thought it was gone, so I ate a good majority of it, right? But just cook it longer. That's all.
That shit was in a microwave for about 10 minutes. It was a really big baked potato, though.
Did you have it in there with multiple potatoes?
No, just it by itself. I put it in by itself
because
it was so fucking big.
Did you poke holes in it?
Yes, I poked numerous holes in it.
Baked potatoes.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I like the oven.
Should feel. No, I don't ever cook my baked potatoes in the oven because that shit will take about 3 hours to get them how I want them.
I mean, I get it.
Baked potatoes, the way I make them, they have to, like, for me to like them, it has to look like mashed potatoes on the inside. Like they have to. It will be mashed potatoes.
Whipped up. It had the butter mixed with the sour cream and the cheese. And
okay, two things.
And the salt and the pepper.
Two things. I still tasted chunks of like hard potato in there. So no. Then two. Why you giving me sour cream? And you already know. I'm over here in class trying to figure out what's wrong with me. You know why my head was probably hurting? All that gas I was holding in probably went
don't
straight
be trying to talk about the alcohol in your head and now let's talk about the sour cream.
It was probably the gas I've been holding in all day. I did 10 facials today.
Well,
it was probably all the gas I was holding in went straight to my forehead.
If you was holding in gas, it wasn't the sour cream's fault. It was you holding in the gas.
I am lactose intolerant as hell. How many times have I told you that?
Put it in some people's faces while you was doing massages. And you should just told them that was their skin exfoliating. Like you would just rub their skin and go. You'd be like, that was just your skin exfoliating.
I done told this man that sour cream, I don't fuck with sour cream or cream cheese unless I am aware that I am fucking with it. Other than that, I'm going to be all messed up.
I made a bagel today. Cream cheese and jelly bagel. Felt like I was in junior high again. Used to get them after school, 50 cents.
Oh, you finally said bagel.
70 cents, 75 cents, $1.
You finally said bagel?
Cream cheese and jelly. Toasted. Bagel.
Because you said, you used to say bagel.
I don't say bagel.
Who in the chat remember this when this man said bagel?
I don't say bagel.
Now watch you go back and find the video where he said bagel. And
bagel,
then he gonna edit it and take that part out. Y'all, okay,
bagel,
wait a minute. Because I'm going to tell the chat so they can be mad at you too. Y'all, if y'all go back to the episode, where Khary, where we had to finish the episode. Where we had to finish the episode with no. Where Khary had a little too much. And we had to finish the episode without him, right? If y'all remember that, y'all know who I'm talking to in the chat. If y'all remember that episode, Khary went back and not only changed the thumbnail. You remember the thumbnail was me, him, and Bees. He was laying on the floor, sleeping. Y'all remember that?
I don't recall.
If you remember, he changed the thumbnail And he also went in and shortened the video where you can't see the part where he was laying on the floor where we ended the chat. The video ends.
Yeah, let it live.
The video ends where he goes off camera.
I let it live about a week. I didn't do it the same night. I let it live about a week.
That's trifling.
Nah.
That's trifling.
You didn't see it the first week?
I just wanted to tell the chat so they could be disappointed
live,
too.
You should have watched it live if you didn't see it then.
That wasn't a lie.
You know, more reason to watch things live to see what happens, you know? But shit, let's get ready to get up out of here. 11:57. We ain't got no more topics to talk about and shit like that. Bees is in the car, you know, look like he getting ready to go rob a couple niggas, you know? Got the hoodie on. He about to go rob niggas in the snow because he got the white hoodie on, so he about to rob niggas in the snow. Yeah. But shit, let's get ready to get up out of here. See y'all on Tuesday. Why does this say Friday? That should say Tuesday. Right? Yes, that should say Tuesday, baby. Because today is Friday. Oh, I'm gonna watch what's that new today is Disney Plus Day. They're celebrating their couple of year anniversary fucking streaming, taking over the motherfucking world with their streaming shit. You know, and they had a few things released today. One of them things being that Shang-Chi, I think in the what's the name of it? Shang-Chi and
Jungle Cruise.
Shang-Chi, Jungle Cruise. They also got Home
Alone.
They got a Home Alone reboot, which I might look at just to see if it's any good. It kind of looks like it might be a little corny. They had some other shit too, but I'm definitely gonna check out that same Shang-Chi joint. My daughter watched it in the theaters, and she said it was pretty good. So I think I'm gonna give it a look, you know, give it a view. I think that's it. Oh, I'm also looking forward to that King Richard joint coming out soon. Will Smith movie about Serena and Venus Williams and their father, their journey from childhood and shit like that. And he plays Serena's and Venus' father.
Okay.
You know? So that's coming out soon. I think on streaming platforms, I think Netflix, either Netflix or HBO Max, one of the two. I'm looking forward to it though. So I want to see that. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got for tonight. We'll see y'all on Tuesday. I guess we should probably take a screenshot, huh? Yay? Nay? Let's see. Where B's camera disappeared to? All right, there go B's camera. All right, so boom. Let's see. Take a quick screen real quick. Boom. Pull up the poster.
Look at B's.
All right, y'all ready?
Hold on. Let me get my shit right.
Let's take this screen real quick, and then we're gonna get the fuck up out of here.
You gotta stay still, B's.
B's look like he's driving over mad potholes.
That's all y'all got in New York.
B's, you realize the opposite is the opposite, huh?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
It took B's 2 minutes to get his camera together.
Yo, I'm all right.
Oh shit. We're gonna get up out of here. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free. To keep a smile on your face, baby. We's out this bitch. How'd you like my singing? Was it any good? Huh? Deuces.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream. That's something like a podcast, something like a newscast,
My
and
singing is
sometimes like a
phenomenal,
showcase.
isn't it?
Khari's crib. Khari's crib.
I think so. I think so.
Khari's crib. Khari's crib.
I swear I might be one of a kind.
Khari's crib.
I don't know. Ask my exes. They might tell you otherwise. They might tell you I'm lying. My glass is full. Okay. My marijuana is lit. I may be fashionably late, but I'll be fashionable in this bitch. Let me pause for a flick and just floss a little bit. I'm so awesome, I'm the shit. See, I don't follow rules, I do what I want, though caution to the wind. How could I change if I've been like that since a kid and I'm getting what I'm chasing, so claim that fortune for the win. I'm just a gangster and a geek. Don't mistake that shit is sweet, it's just a part of my mystique. Take the touch of my physique. There's a story to my tale, there's so many sides of me. Come and vacate by the beach, winter time, summer breeze, palm trees, calm seas. Pick your poison, be my treat. Watch you discover I'm unique.
Khari's crib.
Falling by the end of the week.
Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. Shit, I saw her when I went to get my beard lined up. First we go and smoke hookah for a mere mind fuck. Then we blow up to the heavens as the Lear fly, yeah. Got her flowing like a fountain, she won't ever dry up. Got her stowing in the mountains, she won't ever find us. Never mind us, we roll up like 5 blunts, roll up like 5 joints. Make solos, do say in wine cups. You always come quick, you be on that mum shit. Your man tweaking and Tyrese'ing on that drum shit. You tell your girlfriends like we be having fun, bitch. And now they hating on some are you the one shit. Hold up, baby, I'm just trying to play my part. And that ain't in the script, and that ain't in my scene, and that ain't in the clip. Plus women do what we do and get away with this, so I just let her play with it. Draco cute, Draco cute, Draco cute. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. Baby, I'm so fucking fly. Baby, I should be your type. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like. I know I'm the nigga that you like. And you know I'm the nigga that you like.
Thanks for watching the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. Khari's crib. 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 Khari's crib.